We're going. Hey, everybody, so sorry about the delay. Good to see
Hey,
y'all
all.
here.
I hope everyone's doing great. Now I
Yeah,
got to switch over to
the big old menu there. All right, let me look at this chat right quick. Pinto, thank you for being here. First person to drop. Oh no, wait. It looks like Andrew was first person to drop a comment. Andrew, Pinto, Jason, Minnesota. Yeah, he said from beautiful Minnesota. Awesome. Good to see you guys here. Thank you so much. Hoping to be home in an hour. Playing along. Just finished my first celebration day, and the terror level is at terror level at 4 on your first celebration day. That sounds a little bit, whoo, sounds a little bit risky. Let me check something real quick. Make sure you guys are good on that side.
You know what,
Yep.
Julius? I'm getting actually a delay from both of the things here.
How much of a delay?
Wait a minute, I got to shut this thing off.
Okay, I'm seeing on YouTube there's a pretty decent sized delay.
Okay, so I think I have to lower one of these and go off one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fine.
Let me see what happens.
Paul Cabral.
Okay, how is that?
Awesome. Thanks, Jason. How's what? Okay, it looks like.
So there's like a 12-second delay for me.
Okay, through which one? Through YouTube or through the.
So wait, let me do this. Okay, Julius, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so what I did was I had to lower the YouTube one, and I have you not muted on like my other screen with the dungeon board, because there's like a 12-second delay on my other screen, but I don't think it's as bad as delay on my other one, my main one, if that makes sense.
That made perfect sense. That's fine. However works best for you, man. No worries at
So
all.
yeah, so I'm watching right now. So if I move my hand, okay, so there's like a minute or second delay with on my main one. So I'll just do that, and then everything I guess on the other one will follow suit. If
Yep.
that makes sense.
Yep, makes perfect sense.
So I'm just trying to see. I'm trying to say hi to everyone. Hey, Jason and Paul, Pinto, and thank you, 40-year-old gamer. Nice that you're here. Thank you.
Paul, how you doing, Paul? It's good to see you. Thanks so much for the support, man.
Paul knows more about the game than I do. Paul is a very good friend of mine, and he knows Dungeon Crusade like the back of his hand. So it's really nice to have him here, and of course everyone.
Oh no, 40. I meant 40. Thanks for being here, 40. All right. So let us see. Right quick. I'm gonna do something real quick here. Let's get that out.
Sorry for the delay, guys. I was busy as always in trying to get everything set up in my mood lighting.
All right. So, Raj, did you want to tell him anything before we get started? Did you want to talk to the people?
Yeah, just first I want to say, you know me, I talk a lot, but I'm going to try to keep it to a minimum. Thank you for everyone joining us here. You know, I love you guys. I love hanging out. And this is going to be really fun. And we did this before with Derek on his channel.
Yeah.
And that it was a great time. And Jules, I want to say, I seriously love you, man. You have been a really great friend with everything you've done and taking the time to do this. Truly, I think the world of you. And I just
so
wish
much,
you the
man.
very best from the heart.
I truly appreciate that. I do.
And I want to start off with something very serious, and I don't want to hide it from you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope you respect this.
By all means, please do.
Before we started the stream, I really smelled. I stunk to high heavens, and I had to shower. So I'm showered and deflowered, or showered and flowered, however you say it. Not sure what deflowered means. Well, upon exiting the shower, and I tell you guys everything, so I just want to be very candid with you.
Hmm.
I ran out of my male deodorant, and there's no shame in my game. I am using women's deodorant for this
Hey,
stream. Secret Field of Lilacs. So I feel like a boy, but I smell like a woman. I just want to be honest with you
hey,
guys.
it
Thank you.
works.
Thank you.
It's all about how you
Actually,
feel.
I smell pretty darn good. So I just want to be honest with you. Okay, so now I'm good.
It works.
We're already having fun in this thing, right?
Yeah, man, I'm having a blast. Let me just get this chat up to where I can see it on a consistent basis, and we will be good to go. There we go.
It smells wonderful. Thank you, 40-year-old gamer.
I know he can smell it all the way from over there. We love you too, Andrew. Guys, I have earned a nickname with Andrew. I suppose I can say that live on stream. I guess I'm the Jam. It is Jelly Roll. And there is an inside
Oh,
joke to
Jason, please tell Adair I said hello. Adair, okay, so Jason, and that's his daughter, Adair. And it was one of the coolest videos and pictures. Adair is Jason, 11 or 12, but she plays the Avalon Adventure board game in Dungeon Crusade. And Jason is just an awesome guy. And it's 11. So,
11.
okay, Adair,
Wow.
I said you're 12, so I gave you an extra year.
Get them started early and on time. That's what I'm talking about. Get them
So
going on
it's
that
very
game.
cool that she is here too.
Oh, that's awesome.
But yeah, so guys, I don't want to delay this anymore, and so we're just gonna wing this. But I'm gonna help Julius. Well, let me tell you this first, okay? Let me start with the big breaking news that I am so happy about. And if you don't mind, Jules, let me take just a couple
By all
minutes to
means,
get
because I actually got to grab something real quick. So please take your time, and I'll be right back while you tell them this.
All right. So anyone that's wondering, yes, this is the reprint for Dungeon Crusade. I worked with, I want to say, Ilpo, the very amazing Ilpo. We have a revised rulebook. As most of you guys know in the chat right now, I mean, I know just about all of you. I'm very passionate. You guys are like extended family to me. So I listened to everything. Hey, Rodger, can we have a revised rulebook? Yes, I worked with Ilpo. He is brilliant and learned a lot in the process. You know, it was my first game. The revised rulebook is in PDF format. It's getting excellent reviews. So it's very streamlined and to the point. So revised rulebook. There were some balances and fixed to the game, especially with the scalable difficulty reference card, which we'll be seeing probably in this playthrough. There's a new solo Crusader mode, and I think Jules is going to be playing the solo Crusader mode. This is where people are like, hey, Rodger, we want to play Dungeon Crusade with one hero. Cool. So I worked on that. You can play with one hero now, but in a tip of the hat to Diablo 2, because you know I love Diablo 2, there's a new mercenary camp in the village, and you can hire up to 2 mercenaries to go with you. It's a shorter, more peppier, more faster game. With Dungeon Crusade, we're going to see that. Revised combat system, quicker setup time. Everything, if there was an issue, I was there, we were there, Ilpo, the tech writers, and I am extremely content, happy, and pleased with where the game is at now. So here's the big news. The game will be printed at the end of the month. I just got that news from our production engineer, and I was very happy to hear this. They've had all the files since summer. See, I tell you guys everything, but they were busy with tons of other projects and games, and we kind of had to wait our turn in line to use the massive printer. So this is straight from our production engineer. The printing will be happening at the end of the month. The pledge manager will remain open. If you're thinking of pledging, guys, I always said it, don't watch this playthrough. There's videos on the Groovus Games channel. I could send you stuff. Take a look at it, feel comfortable, see what the game is about. It's a very creative game, and I was very passionate. So just know this, it's going to print, and pledge manager will be open. There's no hurry. And I'm sure Jules will throw a link for the revised rulebook. We would like you to take a look at it. You'll be very happy, I think, how this came out. And I think I can shut my mouth now for a minute.
Oh, no. You're good. And actually, I believe I put a link to the pledge manager in the description. I believe I did. If not, anything I didn't put in the description, I'm going to put it after the stream, so it's easy to get to from this point as well.
Thank you for saying that, Paul.
And yeah, Paul, I was gonna say that you're not lying. This has been an excellent journey for the game. Well, it's been a long journey for the game, but it's very evident how much love Rodger puts into the game, how much he puts into the community, how much he does for people. So it's if you're at home and you can see this, give him a round of applause for Rodger Deering.
Oh, I didn't need all that.
Yeah, woo! Ah! No, it's very hard to find developers that actually give two craps. It's good.
Well, you know what though, Joyce, I want to be honest, and I'll keep it brief. As I tagged it, and I'm not being glowy about this, but it's the world's first open world dungeon crawl board game. It was something like that's never been done before, and so when you see Dungeon Crusade, everyone thinks it's complex. You're going to see it's not complex, it's big.
Mm-hmm.
But when you do something like this, anything new or innovative, you got to crush out the bugs in it. And if you're a passionate developer or creator of a video game or whatever, I was there. I addressed it because I care about people and I want them to have the best experience possible and enjoy it. And so that's why, as I said, and I mean this, I've always said this, I don't just say this, I had two options with Dungeon Crusade: kick ass and get it done, or die in the process. That was it. And I made sure that this game was perfect for everyone, and I was never going to stop it.
I am glad you went the kick ass route.
But I'm taking a break after this. I deserve, after 15 years, I think I'm going to take a few months break, work on the smaller game I have. 2 new game modes are coming to Dungeon Crusade: random dungeon generator mode, quest challenges mode. You're going to be able to play Dungeon Crusade in 45 minutes, no longer than 2 hours. So we're going to cover all bases.
Nice.
Everyone.
Good stuff.
Okay, now I'm going to shut up for a minute.
All right. No, and it looks like we're good to get this game started. I'm going to start off by reading the scenario out of the scenario book for our wonderful viewers. Is there a scenario? Yes. Intro to Scenario 1, Into the Abyss. Unless, hey, Rodger, did you want to read it? You got your copy?
I don't have a copy here. No, but wait a minute. Wait. The first one is Into the Depths.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Into the Depths. I misread Abyss. I don't have my glasses.
Wait, turn the page. Turn the page.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm that kind of creator. Read it right.
Do it. Do it. No. There it is. That's Into the Depths.
And then I'm going to briefly, for new people here who's going to watch it, I want you to, I want to show them real quick the innovative scenario system without it, and then we're going to tweak something, so guys will enjoy this.
Oh yeah, you had mentioned.
Okay, go ahead. I'll shut up now.
No, did you want me to read it, or did you want to show them?
Oh yeah, no, go right ahead.
All right, Into the Depths.
You have a better voice.
Ah, you have arrived. I welcome you, heroes, to the... Oh no, this is a woman. Ah, you have arrived. I welcome you, heroes, to the land of Avalon. I am Ryan Osis, sworn defender of these troubled lands. I trust your journey from Hope's Reach was a safe one. All is not well here. Monsters plague your land, bringing death and destruction in their wake. Your first task is to speak to the villagers and to see if there is anything you can assist them with to gain their trust in you. And by the way, Hope's Reach is what is it? It's the over the lands, correct?
What's that?
Hope's Reach is the one area in the Avalon Adventure board game, correct?
Yeah, it's like one of there's like 52 unique locations.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You don't have the Avalon board handy where you can just flash it, do you?
I do have it. I have it in the other room. I could flash it if you like.
If it's too much work, it's okay. I just thought they'd like to see it, but you just
actually, we'll make sure to show it at the end of the. Actually, it would be nice to show it now. I'm gonna show you guys right quick. Yes, I'm doing 2 here. Actually, it's 1 hero. Ennwyn Shadowleaf and Melhiliak Barbarian is a mercenary. So in the revised, or the one solo mode, you can play by 1 person, or you can hire a mercenary for your adventure. So
and up
that's
to 2. You can actually hire 2 mercenaries.
Yes, there is another mercenary waiting in the camp.
And you know, I'm going to say something too while you go get that, so people know what's going on.
Yep. All right. Gotcha.
So here's the thing, guys. The main or standard way to play Dungeon Crusade is with 6 heroes. Don't worry. The people who have played it, it's very streamlined. But you can play with anywhere. If you're going to play standard Dungeon Crusade, you can play with anywhere from 3, 4, 5, 6 heroes all the way up to 12 heroes with the expansion pack for Mega Dungeon Crusade. So the main mode is playing with 6 heroes. So as I said before, this is what he's going to be playing is the new solo Crusader mode, where you have just your hero and your fetch hound. You're going to learn what a fetch hound is, Albus, and then you can hire these mercenaries. So just know there's kind of like 2 modes in Dungeon Crusade: the standard way with multiple heroes, or the solo Crusader mode. But then there's going to be a random dungeon generator mode, and then the one where you can play a very short game of Dungeon Crusade. So my point is, we have 4 different modes. When it's all said and done, you can choose what you want. Do you want a long
Like
epic
12
journey?
heroes.
Do you want a solo Crusader mode? Do you want random dungeon generator? Or you just want to play an hour and a half of Dungeon Crusade? So we're going to cover all bases.
All right. So let's see.
And Paul has played with 12 heroes. I wanted to do that first. I'm going to do a playthrough of this and load up the dungeon with like 8 guardians and like 15 minions.
Oh, wait. Let's do this.
I'll flip it around. So yeah, that's the land of Avalon right there. So when you pick a scenario, you're defending a village. So if you could see right there, yeah, zoom in on that. That's Witherbrook. That's the main kind of capital. So in the first scenario, it's like right there, that in the center, that's Witherbrook. So you're defending the village of Witherbrook.
Mm-hmm. Where was Witherbrook? Oh, yeah, I see it right here. Boop. That's Witherbrook right there. That quaint little beautiful village. And there are other mini games that come with this game as well. But I will leave those because in this space I'm actually somewhat limited to what I can get. So at the beginning of the game, let me make sure this works. Da-da-da-da-da. No. At the beginning of the game, I was able to go to the... This is the village area that you'll also get. You get both of these boards with the game. And I was able to go here to recruit a mercenary who is right here. Right now, this is the one that's left. But Melhiliak
Do you have the
was hired
mercenary
for-
board real quick or no?
What's that?
Do you have the mercenary board?
The extra
that
one?
mini-
No, I actually never had a chance to print that one out.
You know what? I'm going to try something so people can see it. Hold on.
Yeah, you can actually share your screen as your video instead if you like.
Oh, it's okay. I think I got this down. I'm just going to take... This actually will work.
Awesome.
Okay, so if you can kind of... I don't know how this is actually going to come out now.
Yeah, I see it. It's somewhat bright.
So that's the new mercenary board. So let me try to get a little closer.
Okay. And that will be included in the second edition, correct?
Yes, but you can... All this is ready for download. You can download the revised rulebook. It has the solo Crusader mode. This is so frustrating. I'm trying to hold it there. Whoops. But anyway, that's the new mercenary camp, and you just set it by the side of your village, and you can see there's 2 slots for mercenaries there,
Awesome.
like that.
Perfect.
So okay, so there you go. That's the mercenary camp.
Good stuff. So we went here, hired a mercenary to start our journey off, and that's what we're gonna do. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Let's look here and see what our quests are.
And this is what I was saying, Joyce, before we could... Oh, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead if you want to
Go
show
ahead.
them the quest.
What were you about to say?
Okay, guys, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to have a little fun here, and plus it can show you... Oh, wait, put the scenario book back up for a second. And then, of course, this stream will be just a video that people can watch, right?
Oh yeah, people can watch it.
Okay, so it might be hard for you guys to see, but notice like on the bottom there, there's all these different entries, and don't worry, it is not complex at all. That is something I was really happy to do for people. You can tweak every option in the game, and there's 6 different difficulties and 3 different game modes that you can play. So we won't get into here, but just know that if you pick the same scenario, the same difficulty level, the same heroes, everything is randomized from game to game. You'll never see the same game twice. I hate games that's a crack it and rack it. So when I developed this, I wanted to make sure that it was infinitely replayable. So you will never see the same game twice with Dungeon Crusade.
And that is a beautiful thing. All right.
So right now, Julius is showing you there's 3 quest tables, and there's no way you don't have a free camera to put it over on the quest tables, do you?
No, I don't.
Okay, well there's 3. There's 3 quest tables, level 1, level 2, and level 3. So the way to beat Dungeon Crusade is you have to clear the 3 quests on each quest table. There's a main quest, a side quest, and a Kill the Guardians quest. So Julius there has the cards for the side quest, the main quest. The Kill the Guardians, there's no card for. It's basically Guardians are the big baddies of the dungeon, the bosses, and you could set how many Guardians you want to spawn into the dungeon. You could have anywhere from 1 to 8. So let's say that Julius just has 1 spawning. Once that 1 Guardian is killed, that quest is fulfilled, and you flip the quest token over, and it says cleared, and you can maybe show them that.
Okay. Sounds like
you have get the Kill the Guardians one. Oh, there you go. That's the quest tables right there.
So once you do it, you flip that over, and now that is showing that it's been cleared.
Yeah, that's it right there. The red, blue, and the green. So main quest, side quest, then Kill the Guardians.
And the Kill the Guardians happens. That can't happen until the quests are done, or can you do that before?
No, you can do it anyway. Well, see, and this is the thing about Dungeon Crusade, because it's open world. There's nothing stopping you from going to do level 3 quests. You're going to get your butt kicked, but that's what I like, that there's the thrill of, you don't know what's in chambers most of the time, especially if you're going for quest items. Everything is randomized for the level of the monster to a point, and definitely the monster that'll show up. In saying that, just so you know, how do I say this quickly? I had to be appropriate in the quest. So like on quest 1, on level 1 quests, your heroes will run into level 1, maybe a level 2 monster. Level 2, your heroes will run into level 2, maybe level 3 monsters. And finally, with quest table 3, you'll run into level 3 monsters, maybe level 4. So you see it's kind of scalable.
Perfect.
So, but this is what I want to show you guys, and you can do this easily. So Julius, this is what I was talking about. This is how easy you can modify the game and make it more challenging. This is the introductory scenario. So the monsters are loaded. They're only going to be level 1 champions in the chambers.
Yeah.
So with this, minions and guardians traverse the corridors and hallways of the dungeon. Okay, they move on the patrol route system, which we're going to get to. It provides unpredictable movement patterns for the minions and guardians. Champion monsters reside within the chambers of the dungeon, and they are usually safeguarding the quest items that your heroes need. Okay? So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to modify quests real easily, and hopefully this will go good. So Julius?
Yes, sir?
Go ahead and clear those quest cards. And is there any way you could point to the spider layer with a camera, or no? Like, you don't have like a camera to show people that.
I do not, because I can just tweak this one right quick. Let me.
Well, as long as it doesn't disrupt your,
I think
disrupt
it'll be
anything.
fine. I think it'll be fine. So.
But I'd like to tell people this so they know.
I forgot about all the colors. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's going to be a problem.
Oh, no problem. Don't bother.
Okay. There we go. Me stretching like an old man. But yeah, the spider layer is this area right here.
Up that purple one.
Mm-hmm.
So here, do this, Julia. So see where it says quest? There's actually quest items there. Don't look at the quest items, okay? But take the monster. take the monster tokens out. Just slide those quest items so you can't see them. Just slide them and leave them in the chamber. Don't look. That's the big thing. Don't look at them.
Oh, I actually I wanted to put the purple on top of them.
Oh, that's perfect then.
There we go. All right.
Okay, remember. Okay, now the other one there with the red doors, because there's keys that you need to open up the chamber doors. So do you see the ancient depths there that has the red bases?
Yeah.
So guys know this. There's an onyx key that opens doors with red bases. The jade key opens doors with green bases. The ivory key is blue and it opens up chamber doors with blue bases. Finally, there's the golden key that opens up chamber doors with yellow bases. So Julius, go over to the ancient depths there with the red bases and take those monster tokens out. The purple ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, not looking.
There we go. Was I supposed to take the ones out of the spider layer as well?
Didn't you take those out already?
No, I just moved them over. I wasn't.
Oh no, yeah, you got to take those out too.
Cool.
Now all these should be level 1. Then there's one more up there at the top.
Yep, there is.
Okay, so you should have 6 of them, right?
That's correct.
Okay, now go ahead and flip those over. You're going to see they're all level 1 monsters.
Okay. And an empty chamber.
Okay. So guys, watch. This is what you could do to make it more challenging for yourself. Do you have your monster tokens handy?
Which ones?
Like the level 2 ones.
That should be in here, yeah.
Okay, what you're going to do is take one more level 1, like that one.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to make it too tough for you, especially with solo Crusader mode. Take 2 level 2 champion monster tokens.
Okay.
And actually, this would be good to show people how you set up the quests.
Okay, level 2, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Take 2 of those.
So 2 of those. Yeah, put those with them.
With the ones I have.
Right. And maybe throw in one more level 1.
Okay. There we go.
Okay, guys, so you see there's 5 level 1 champion monsters. There's 2 level 2 champion monsters. And there's 2 empty chambers. So what you're going to do is you're going to flip those over and shuffle those up. You don't want to know where those are at. And you're going to see now why it's random each game. And this is just a little mod to make it more tougher for you.
I don't want it to be tougher. I just want to live.
Well, it's going to be more exciting because now there's a chance that a level 2 monster could show up. And do know that when champion monsters and minions, there's normal versions and elites. Elite monsters have nasty special abilities.
Hey, Skinny
normal
Jean.
Champion monsters. Hey, there's this guy's awesome too. Hello there, Skinny Jean. So the thing is, there's normal and elite. Normal versions just have the origin stories that I wrote for that monster. So I wrote origin stories for all the monsters. Okay, so those are shuffled. You don't know where theirs are at, right? Where everything's at.
I made sure to forget it as soon as I do it.
Okay, put those in a stack.
Okay. What, 2 of 3?
I just want to do it slow so everyone watching can, check this out.
Okay. I have 3 stacks. Or just
place
one stack?
Or just, you can have it just in one big stack.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And this actually will teach you guys how to set up a quest. It's really easy.
Okay.
Okay, so what you're going to do, and you know what, we won't do it for the other level in quest. We'll just do it for this one. So take 1 token and place it in each chamber of the ancient depths with the red bases.
Mm-hmm. Boop.
Of course, yeah, without looking.
Boop. Boop. There we go.
Okay, you're going to do the same in the spider lair. Take, basically 1 token and place it in each chamber of the spider lair. So guys, you can see what Julius is doing. Where is the level 2 champion monster? Where's the level 1? Where's the empty chamber? You'll never know until your heroes explore that chamber. So that's what I mean. And there's quest items. Those will always change.
Mm-hmm. And then even with these ones, us not knowing what's under here, we can't even guess what's under there.
Yeah, and the thing is, wait, that stack?
Mm-hmm.
Don't ever look at that stack.
Yeah, exactly.
Because then you're going to kind of know. Put those far away from you. You're not permitted to look at those.
All right. Works like good. They're out of the way.
So, so if you want, do you want to read just the one We can read them both if you want, you know,
Oh, yeah.
so people know what's going on with them.
All right.
Okay,
Works for
so
me.
what we just did is the Baron's Wine. So if Julius wants to just read it real quick,
Yeah. Let's
this
do
is
that.
the story. You know, I wrote 60 unique quests for Dungeon Crusade. This is a fun one, and it teaches you about the key system.
Yeah, Paul. I made sure to buy a torch for like one of each thing for each character. Because I'm paranoid. The first time I tried to play, I got Melhiliak killed on my first turn, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm gonna make sure I'm set. All right. The Baron's Wine. As the evening draws in, the heroes head into the village tavern for some much-needed rest after a long journey to Witherbrook. Upon entering, a stout, slightly drunken older gentleman approaches the heroes. My word! Look at these grand adventurers before me! I welcome you to Witherbrook. He takes a few steps back and looks the heroes up and down. May I ask a small favor of you? I am Baron Bartholomew Whitmore. I own much of the land surrounding the ancient ruins and would use some of the chambers within the ruins to store my prized wine collection. We can no longer enter the ancient ruins because of these blasted monsters. I would like you to enter the ancient ruins and retrieve 2 bottles of my sparkling cherry jubilee wine. However, there's a small problem. I dropped the key to the wine collection within the spider lair last time I was there. You must first find that key that unlocks the doors to the wine collection. And that was Drunk Bartholomew.
That was I love your voice. So you don't have to read, but show the back. So the back of it, so that's the story that sets it up. The back has the objective, which is just to clear what you have to do. So you have to find the sparkling cherry jubilee wine for Baron Whitmore. And then the setup is just like that. And it looks like a lot, but it just basically what we just did, besides the quest items, that's as simple as that is. Yep. So here's the thing. So the spider lair, Baron Whitmore says up there at the spider lair, all the way to the north, he dropped the onyx key.
Well, thanks so much for stopping by, Skinny Jean. Enjoy the film.
It opens the door in the ancient depths with the red bases. Remember, onyx key is kind of red. That will open up doors with red bases. So, and I was inspired by Gauntlet with the key system. Have you ever played Gauntlet?
Yeah, Gauntlet Legends. I was playing that a couple months ago.
That voice. Save keys to open doors.
Oh, you're talking about the original one. I played the newer one. Gauntlet.
Oh, I think, didn't they carry that voice over? That voice is so iconic.
If they not, it probably should be. So heroes must retrieve the 2 bottles of wine with it, and it tells you where you're supposed to go, which makes it a lot easier than just aimlessly meandering. If you want to aimlessly meander, and you can, but
yes, Jason,
that worked.
And then you know what? So and you know what? Why? Since we're here, can we just show the side quest is very simple. So know this, guys. The main quest he just wrote, just read, that's going to be quest items that you have to find. That's usually main quest. Side quests, and I'm not going to give you a spoiler, but I'll say a lot of them are kill and clear. You're just going to go in and kill monsters. So if you want to read Chambers of the Corrupt, and point down there, it's in the Tomb of St. Viticus north and south to the bottom left corner there.
So Tomb of St. Viticus north and south are...
Bottom left.
Bottom left. My oops. Oh yeah, these. This lovely
so this
area
is a side quest.
Yep. Let's go. Chambers of the Corrupt. A young captain of the Avalon Valiant Army comes rushing up to the heroes. Friends, please wait. I must speak to you at once. He explains that his men have been pinpointed in an area of the ancient ruins where a specific group of monsters reside that have been a significant cause of recent raids on the village. He explains that 2 of his men sustained injuries in the last assault in their attempt at dealing with this threat. He is asking for the heroes to venture into this area of the dungeon and eradicate these monsters in hopes of lessening the raids on the village.
And you flip it over, and it's real objective, kill the monster. It's real simple. You kill the monsters in the chamber. So those are just really nice. It's nothing complex, but they're fun. Just go in there, kick the door open, and kill all the monsters you see.
Yeah,
those are what
it has a real D&D
it just
feel.
changes it up. But there are other types of side quests, and I won't tell you what those are. It's a surprise.
You sound like I could hear the happiness in your voice. It's a surprise. So sorry. Let me.
And guys, I have to go pull some water out of the freezer that I forgot about. Can you pardon me for
please,
one
by all
moment?
means.
I will be right back.
They got the coin. Yeah. Thanks so much, Skinny Jean. You're awesome for staying for a few. Warrior needs healing. Yes, he does. There we go. All right, so yeah, that's what we're planning to do. So, and Rodger has done such a great job with the rulebook and revising it and everything like that. But for me to really get it, I even printed myself even a more cheaty sheet that just has like the very, very, very basics. So on the upkeep phase, you usually process the afflictions, test the torches, unchannel special abilities, which I can't do because I don't have them yet. Assign initiative, which I did at the beginning of the game. I have Melhiliak. He's going to barge in first, then Ennwyn, then Melhiliak, back and forth for 6 turns. Back and forth for 6 turns, and then there's rallying if you feel that needs to be done. I'm not going to beat you. Yeah, I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can definitely teach it. So here we go. First thing is I'm going to want to test torches. Is that right, Jason? Ow, my side, my back.
I'm back.
Oh, he already saw it. So, I tend to keep the rulebook right here on my iPad, just because it's so much more awesome and easy to do. Now, to test the torches, how does that work again, Rodger?
You know what? I forgot my glasses, I think.
The nerve.
Hold on.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Cool. So I got to roll 2d12s to test the torches. Okay, d12s. That's these here. I'm just going to roll 2 different colors. Green is Ennwyn's, white is Melhiliak's torch. Oh shoot, I needed to get that out of the way anyways. So I got a 6 and an 8. Oh good, you guys can see that pretty well. Good stuff. Oh, I bet not roll the green ones too often. So yeah, 6 and an 8 to test the torches. It said 1 to 2 the torches go out by the village. I'm guessing anything besides that I keep the torches, correct?
Oh wait, yeah, wait. Before we go, did you get a blessing from the village?
I did not get a blessing.
Do me a favor, just grab the cards real quick and just show everyone that. So when you're in the village, you get a shopping phase. And this is just, there's so much I could tell you, but this is one thing. Your heroes can purchase a blessing for 200 gold. And so you can show them a few cards. Like you could get despair, and I wrote some very sad things like that.
Oh, that's the despair.
That means your prayers weren't answered and you did not receive a blessing. However, and Freddie Lopez, I told him, I said, we need like angels, like 20-year-old looking angels, female with light armor and beautiful stained glass. That's just what I envision. Freddie Lopez, like, all the artists are amazing. But go ahead and show a few of the angels off. So there's a lot of despair, but there's a lot of really different angels that will aid a certain hero. So it's just another cool thing. And you have to reveal your blessing.
Angels are awesome. I'm going to end up reshuffling because it looks like I didn't shuffle in the first place.
There's Angel of Essence, Angel of Healing, Angel of Swiftness. There's Angel that adds to your. So I just want to show you guys, in case you're new, that there's so much in this game that you can do. So you could stop by the temple in the village. pay 200 gold for a blessing, but the trick is you can't reveal your blessing until you're in the dungeon, and then you can
And you
reveal.
actually need it.
And heroes can only have one angel per hero. But like though there's actually even more angels, and there's different variations of those angels. Some of them are even more powerful. So anyway, so I just wanted to show you guys that, just more of Dungeon Crusade. So sorry.
No
And then-
apologies.
And so we're going to be going into oh yeah, the artwork in this game was just phenomenal. There was 12 artists at one point working on this game.
Well, then you get no
And actually-
blessings, 40. Sorry.
And actually, that map of Avalon, I did the original artwork, which is my art is crap. I just had to piece things together. And then a guy named Damien Mimolity, I saw his art, and he worked on The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
Oh,
And
wow.
his art, all of them. So I contacted him, and he was so nice. He got a hold of me. He said, "Hey, I'm on board for this." So he took Avalon and repainted it, but he was part of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
Oh, wow.
I mean, these artists are like just from another world with their creativity and imagination. But he like basically painted over Avalon and kept everything intact. But of course, you saw how awesome that map looks.
Oh,
And he
yeah.
did
That
it
map is beautiful.
Everything looks great.
It
So
does.
a lot of work to put this game together. It was in development for so long, but just it was something new to give
Almost
to
at the
people.
final stretch for it.
Okay, so anyway, okay, guys. So then there's the 5 phases that comprise a churn. And I wish I had one of the cards to show you. You get a nice player aid card, and you have the upkeep phases first, which we're in. Then you go to the encounter phase. Next is the guardian phase, hero phase. Last is the monster phase. Back to the top of a turn. And there's 2 different ones. Wait, flip that other one over to the right, Julius. So yeah, that tells you right there. That's what you do in the upkeep
okay, I
phase,
see.
encounter phase, guardian phase. Then you flip it over, hero
Hey,
phase,
Matt.
monster phase.
Sorry, you know what, Roger?
Yeah.
If it ever sounds like I'm interrupting, I'm just making sure the chat knows I'm acknowledging
Oh
them.
no.
So,
So I wanted just to point out to you guys it's real simple. There's 5 phases that comprises a turn. You go to the top, and when I came up with these phases, you're going to notice I always like to look forward to something, either a video game or a board game. So each phase, there's something to look forward to, and I think it provides that. Okay, one more turn kind of thing. You want to see what happens in the encounter phase and the guardian phase. When a guardian might spawn in, and what you're going to do in the hero phase, so on and so forth. Okay, so you should probably actually go off that card, Julius, like from the top.
yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. So you lit the torches.
Mm-hmm. I made sure the
Okay,
torch was lit.
Okay, so is that the very top of upkeep?
That's correct. Well, the very top of upkeep says process any afflictions, which we don't have yet.
Okay, afflictions right now, at the time of this game, there's 12 different afflictions, but you only have to. There's only 2 you have to process: a bleeding and a poison affliction. So that's the first thing you do. Oh, there you go, right there. Those are the afflictions. Basically, with bleeding, you're going to lose 1 health, and with the other one, poison, you're going to lose essence. There's a health and essence track on all the hero cards. How do you cure afflictions? Your hero must consume an elixir potion from the bazaar in the village. The potion's $100, or 100 gold, $100 gold. I gotta stay thematic here. I gotta stay in Avalon.
You must.
And so, yeah, so that's how you cure afflictions.
One more turn. That's right. So many hours. Okay, just one more turn. One more.
Okay, so the next entry down is, and guys, you're gonna get this like this. It's like once you know it. So there's no afflictions, and what's the next one,
The
Julius?
next is the lit torch, which we already tested.
Right. Yep. You just roll a d12, 1 or 2, torch
1 or
goes
2.
out. So the next entry.
Unchannel any special ability cards, which we didn't channel yet. That would be. Would
Okay.
the counterattack be a special ability?
Well, see, do me a favor, show that counterattack real quick. So here's the thing. You guys have heard of exhausting and tapping. I wanted to create a unique term for Dungeon Crusade: channeling. So flip over counterattack, and we're not going to go through this again. We're going to show it this one. Oh, you can't. Can you hold it up closer, because it's kind of like, you know what I mean? It's like going transparent.
Oh, here.
Go down a little bit.
Let's do this. Let's see if you can see it from there after I move this. Does that
Okay,
do
so
it?
yeah, there's a little green arrow there to the right.
Yeah, I see
That
it.
tells you that, okay, the little green arrow, if you ever see a special ability, that can be used unlimited amount of times. You do not have to channel it. But if you just grab a special ability card like from the hero stack, if
Mhm.
it ever has a red arrow pointing down, that means after you use it, it has to be channeled. Flip
Okay.
it right side up, upside down.
Oh,
That
okay,
means
I
it's
got you.
so like Ennwyn has a really cool one called dual shot. She can shoot twice with her bow. So if that's
Nice.
used, you flip that, you channel it, flip it upside down during
Hmm.
the upkeep phase, you unchannel it so you can use it on the forthcoming turn. That's as simple as it is. So of course you
Makes
don't have
sense.
really any special abilities, so we could skip that.
Not yet.
Next entry.
Place the initiative tokens on each hero card on who will act first, so on and so forth, which I did. Melhiliak starts, and unlike the first time, it's just gonna go back and back and forth.
So let me explain, guys, real quick. Initiative tokens. This to me is one of, and I've said this so many times. This is the most fun part of the game. But I usually play with 6 heroes. So this is when you give a hero an initiative token. Each initiative token picture is 2 actions that a hero can take. So the rule with the solo Crusader mode is because it's a more peppier, quick game. Those that your main hero gets 3 initiative tokens, so they can do 3 turns in a row. When you have a mercenary, they get the other 3 initiative tokens. If you ever hire a second and final mercenary, you split that into 2s, and that formula can never be so. The 2 mercenaries and the hero will get 2 initiative tokens.
Okay.
So notice they're numbered. That's what you have to plan out your strategy for what you're going to do. So it looks like, what do you have, 1, 3, and 5 there?
Yeah, 1, 3, and 5, 2, 4, and 6. So basically, he'll go, she'll go, he'll go, she'll go, he'll go, she'll go.
Okay, yeah, perfect. So guys, that's what it is when you
Mhm.
plan out your strategy, what you want to accomplish for this turn, because it's open world. You can go, there's crafting and mining. Maybe you want to go mine to get some precious gems to craft power stones. There's sockets in some of the gear and weapons, so you can buff up your weapons. That you can customize your gear in this game. You could go try to smash open crates, open up treasure chests. There's just an
There's a lot to
abundance
do.
of things to do. Yeah, and that's what I wanted to give people. Just there's nothing linear. You're not going down just a set path. And those kind of games are good, but this is true open world.
Yeah,
Go
they
where you
scratch an itch. Next one we have, place a red token on the teleport track if all quests from the current quest table have been completed.
Okay, we're not really going to touch on this, guys. Tell that's over on the Dungeon UI board. This is if all the quests are complete for our quest table 1, because that's what we're working on. Your heroes are teleported back to the village. We'll just leave it at that for now, so we can just move on. Okay, so that should be it then, right?
Yep, that's it. Now we go to the encounter.
Okay, so guys, that's it. Upkeep phase is finished. We're going to move into the encounter phase. This is a real simple, fun part of the game. And you didn't load this deck, did you? Did you? Don't load the deck.
No, I didn't load the deck this time, Rodger. No, I don't load decks.
Okay, so here's encounter deck. It's not bad. Don't think the encounter deck in Dungeon Crusade is not bad. It's a mix of good and bad, and sometimes neutral things called interlude cards. So good and bad is in the encounter deck. So Julius, all you do, you simply just draw the top encounter card.
Mm-hmm.
There's events, there's challenges where you have to pick a hero to do a challenge, and there's an environmental effects.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, the first one is you're supposed to put a plane on the first one, right?
Wait, Paul. So if he decided to light a torch in the village during the shopping phase, that's totally fine.
Oh, okay. You don't. Okay, I get you.
Yeah, and you're right, Skitty Gene. There's a lot to this game, but as you probably know, it's not complex. It's very easy. There's just a lot of stuff in the game. Mm-hmm. So, but yes, so Paul, if someone wants to light the torches prior, like in the village, and they're walking into the dungeon with a lit torch, that's totally fine. Or you could just house roll it. Okay. So Julius picked a card from the encounter deck. There's interlude, events, challenges, and environment changes.
Okay. Now, from what I remember because I set this up a minute ago. So the first one, the one that's supposed to be on top should be an interlude, correct?
The first card should be an interlude. Yeah, when
Okay.
you load the deck, there should be there's like 87 encounter cards, guys,
You take like
and then you
half of them.
draw 30 regular like of the environment, encounter, or yeah, in the environment, event, and challenge ones, and you separate. There's ones called interlude. There's 10 of those, and that throttles the encounter deck. So you'll have your 30 cards. You mix in the 10, well, the 9 interlude cards, but you put the top interlude card on top because the heroes are just entering into the dungeon, like you can see right here. I'm sure you can do a great voice for this.
Which one?
For Brazer's Light.
No, I think you got a better one for
If I can read it from here.
it.
I can't. I don't know if I can see it. I don't think I can read it from here.
Okay, I got you.
If you could hold it up.
Actually, yeah, that works.
Brazers light the way down a darkened path that leads deeper into the forbidden lair. So I wrote 10 different interlude cards, and those are just like that. So it's kind of a breather for the heroes because, to me, it's not good games where it's something that's like everything, something's happening every turn. This is a nice breather. Okay, just sets the tone, flavor text. So there's 10 of these in the card in the encounter deck every time.
Awesome, Skinny
Okay,
Jean. Thank you so much for stopping by. Enjoy your film, whatever it is, whether it's horror, whether it's comedy, dramedy, romantic comedy, horromedy. I don't know what it is, but enjoy your film, man.
Have a good one, Skinny Jean. Thanks for stopping by.
And thanks for the sub, dude. 6 heroes. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay, so there's that. And that's part of the encounter phase. Blah, blah, blah. Now we go to the guardian phase, correct?
Okay, yeah, so that's it, guys. That's a simple, but there's a lot of stuff in the encounter deck
That'll
there's
mess you
challenges
over.
the challenges, those are kind of red. That's like things I loved. I wrote actually 120 encounters or 120 different things for the encounter deck, but I had to scale it down to 87 because the game was so huge. So, but more in the expansion. There's be tons more, but the challenges are really fun.
All right.
But yeah, so next, okay, so encounter phase is finished.
Mhm.
Now we're going to move into the guardian phase. And could you show the dungeon UI board again?
The dungeon UI? Yeah.
Yeah, so we just show them the.
And
So, you wanna
Stingy,
point out the
let us know
Guardians
in the
from-
comments once you get done. When you get done with the movie, let me know in the comments how that movie is, because I never actually got a chance to watch it. Well, go ahead, Raj.
The guardian track. You want to point that out? It's kind of in the middle.
Yeah, that's
Guardian
this one,
Spawn track.
Guardian Spawn.
And so, guys, this is another simple thing. You remember we have guardians that could spawn in. So this is where you're going to roll a d20 and picture this like a timer. Like the guardians are starting to be aware of the heroes that are in the dungeon. They're going to spawn into the dungeon. So we can look where the little red marker's at. So he chose to put it on 19. And that's another thing you can tweak in the game.
Mhm.
So Julius is going to roll a d20. And if he hits 19 or 20, a guardian's going to spawn.
And I did not. I hit a 10.
Okay, so that's not, of course, 19 or 20.
No.
So Julius now will move that red marker down by 1 to 18. So you see it's kind of like a timer. And once it gets down to, what is that, 11, then
Yeah.
that's it. It just stops there.
That's the minimum. So if you end up going through the whole thing without rolling an 11.
But if you rolled if you would have rolled a 19 or 20,
Mhm.
then yeah, a guardian would have had to spawn into the dungeon.
Yep.
What's your quota? How many are you playing with? Just one?
What's that?
What's your quota for that? Like, what did you set up? How many
I
guardians
believe
are gonna
for
do?
this, when I set it up, it was more so just to learn. So I set it up with the minimum. So it probably is just one.
You can just have one. Yeah,
Yeah.
just one spot. That'll be fine. Okay,
Yep.
so that's it for the guardian phase. That's over. Now is the hero phase. So now he's going to act with his hero. So we'll see. You're
Okay.
going to notice how quick you can move in the hero phase with 3 initiative tokens.
All right. So first is Melhiliak. Oh wait, flipping him around is a rally. So Melhiliak, we're heading towards a spider's lair. First, I need to roll. Where is
You should try to pop open a treasure chest.
Oh yeah.
So guys, there's 30 treasure chests in the game, and I call it the ultimate in risk and reward. There's a lot of great treasure. There's some great artifacts, maybe some loot. There's some empty chests, but there's some very nasty stuff inside treasure chests. So
Okay.
be careful when you open a treasure chest.
So I can head toward this treasure chest here. Let me get that cleared off right quick.
Wait, move that and then take the other
Yeah.
camera off of the dungeon UI board.
So
Okay.
I can move to this treasure chest here, which is closer by. Now, when it
You didn't
when
count out the spaces. You didn't count the spaces. What are you doing?
Yeah, I know, man. I'm just getting ahead. This is how the planning process goes. Where am I going to go? No, but I did have a question for you. In the book, it said that we put the monsters on top, correct?
Yes.
When setting up. Okay.
Well, what are you doing for them? That's like, is that for the seeding process?
That was the very first part of the process. Yeah, the seating.
Yeah, so those can be face up, but some people were playing with those face down. They thought you had to have them face down. I'm like, no, that's way too challenging. When you're doing the seeding process, you can leave them face up.
Oh, I actually like them face down, but that's also how Melhiliak got killed first thing off. So
yeah, people would go walk into it with a level 4 elite champion, and yes, there's Death Knights in Dungeon Crusade.
Yeah. So the first thing is how you roll a D1 or a D6. There it is. D6.
Oh, for Melhiliak?
Yeah. You roll a
So
D6
he has a base
and then
movement
his
of 2.
movement.
He has a base movement of 2 with the roll of a D6. So what you're going to do is he's using initiative token 1. Remember, this is 2 actions. So you can roll. Yeah, so roll. And you're going to add 2 to the result.
So he can move 5.
Okay. And you can jump over monsters and heroes in Dungeon Crusade, but you cannot move adjacent. You have to move orthogonally. Up, down, left, and right.
Oh, yeah.
But you can attack diagonally, though. But you can't move diagonal.
Okay. So here we go. Yeah, I think I'll make my way over there. Actually, these are connected here, right?
No, there's a wall.
No, they're
there.
not. That's set off. Okay, yeah. I'm going to make my way to that treasure chest over there with him. 1. Oh, wait. Let me do this where you can kind of see it. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correct? Like when they move through another person.
You jumped over a railway. A railing. See, I know this dungeon.
Yeah, this is the railing right here?
Right next to Albus.
Oh, okay.
So
that's why it's in white.
No. You can look. It's like a big, you can't jump over that.
Okay, gotcha.
So
So
just
you would have to go
go
down.
on top. Go on Albus. Go like 1 to the left.
Mm-hmm.
Down. I know this is
2,
petty.
3.
Now go. No, like this across.
Oh, okay. I got you.
The white dotted line. That's where you place heroes. You can place them anywhere. That's like the starting zone.
Oh, okay. I got you. I see. So he could have started here. That's fine.
Oh yeah, you can put them anywhere within. Yeah, so sorry guys. So it's a white dotted line. Place them anywhere within that.
Okay, gotcha. So here we go. He can go from here. He can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes, there you go.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So
Okay,
the art really does make a difference.
Okay, so that was you. That's initiative token 1. You used 1 action of the 2, so you have 1 more action with initiative token 1.
And that can be another movement, correct?
Yep.
All right. And
if you ever attack, that ends that initiative token's turn. Okay, so 3 and 2, that's another 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So you're not quite by the treasure chest.
Yeah, you have to jump. You have to be on the same spot, correct?
Yes. Now what you're going to do is, so his turn, he used initiative token 1. So you're going to take initiative token 1 and set that aside. That is over. But you can see this is why this runs so much quicker than a regular game, because you're going to have 2 other turns, 4 other actions.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so now Ennwyn has initiative token 2.
Yep, and
she will activate.
And I'm going to keep them together this time around.
Yeah, if you're going to go looking for that key, I would recommend it. Now, she has a base movement of 3.
Yep,
with
so
the first
7.
roll of a d6. Yes.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And you can have her land on that. She has enough movement.
What, she has 4? No, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, she would have been there.
Okay, now do me a favor. Don't draw the top treasure chest deck. I want you to shuffle it on camera.
Okay. The treasure chest back here.
Yeah, it's over on the Dungeon UI board.
Yeah.
Okay, so shuffle it on camera. There's 30 treasure chest cards. And what you do is you'd remove that token once, like when you land on it, you just remove it. And it's just a double-sided token.
Treasure token. Gotcha. Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
This is always an exciting part.
+2 for the... Oh! +2 walking for the torch.
Oh, that's right. Good call, Paul.
Melhiliak would have had that, but no, we'll just say that they didn't realize their torches were on.
Oh,
in
Skinny
their
Jeans
hand.
watching Warcraft. You know what? I actually like that movie.
I didn't
thought
watch
it
it.
was good. Some people were dumping on it. I thought it was actually really good.
Well, people
But I love
dump on
Warcraft.
anything that already has an IP because it's not what they wanted it to be. All right, we ready? So this is my treasure chest.
Oh!
Explosion! Yes, we have an explosion.
And Melhiliak's going to be affected by this. This is...
As you raise the lid of the ancient chest, you hear a small, followed by a violent explosion. Roll 1d10.
And actually, you know what? Wait, show that art real quick. So I did the prototype. I did do that. I did the prototype for, just an idea of what it would look like. And a girl named Kez worked on the, I'd give her my rough crap design. She made that look beautiful like that. And then I added the text after it was done. But that girl went on, and the remake for Demon Souls for PlayStation 5?
Yeah.
She was an artist on that game, on Demon Souls.
Man, you know a lot of these artists.
That girl, her art is, she makes some really crazy stuff. Like really demonic stuff.
Oh, yeah, I rolled a 0.
That's a 10. Dude, she's killed.
Result.
Wow. Wait.
Oh, that is great.
Wow. Just wow.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting the feeling of deja blue. Or deja blue, yeah, that's what we'll call it. Deja blew up. So
Now, so wait, read that. So, yeah, and hey, it's Dungeon Crusade. You never know what's going to happen.
Exactly.
So reading that, so yeah, you rolled the top amount.
Result
she's
is
dead.
damage taken. Also test range resistance. What's range? Oh, range
man,
resistance.
that's bad. Okay, so yeah, there's a chance she could get a ranged affliction because of this.
Oh, that
Well, you know what?
stinks.
She's dead. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
She's
on a
done.
failure, stricken with a ranged affliction, any heroes within 4 spaces of the chest. Why would you have this in here, Rodger? Why?
It's the ultimate. Listen, there's even lesser. That's one of the word. Well, I don't want to give you a spoiler, but there's another bad one. It's the ultimate risk and reward. But trust me, there is some massive mucho gold that you can find too. It's the ultimate risk and reward. That's kind of my tip in the hat to Dungeon Quest, my favorite board game of all time.
Oh yeah,
So-
Dungeon Quest. Yeah.
So Melhiliak. So what does Melhiliak have to do? Is it roll a d6?
Oh
he
yeah.
was within the range.
Ranged affliction. Wait, how do you? Oh, resistance.
You done blown up. From
I
40-year-old
done blowed up. Now for that, is how do I tell which one it is for range resistance?
Well, wait,
Is it
first
just a
read-
D6?
'cause what did it say about a hero within 4 spaces?
Yeah, on a failure, inner heroes within 4 spaces must roll 1d. Oh, okay. It tells you right there. Must roll 1d6. Result is
Yeah, they were
damage
kind of
taken.
away from it. I'm sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have told you to shuffle that deck. No,
He has
okay,
4.
so he took 4.
Result is damage taken. My goodness. Jeez, Rodger. The nerve of you.
Hey, I'm sorry.
That is funny though. Okay, so now Evelyn's dead. That means her soul.
Evelyn.
Ennwyn.
Ennwyn. Her name is
She's gonna be so mad at me. I keep calling her Evelyn or Elwyn. It's Ennwyn. So her stuff gets taken off, correct?
Yes.
And then
Wait.
her-
Okay, so the range affliction. I just pulled it up real quick. That is just for Ennwyn. She did, but she's dead. So here's what you get, and this will be good so you guys know. This is a very unfortunate situation. So what you're gonna do is take Ennwyn's hero card, show that to everyone.
Yep. Oh, her hero card itself. Not her ability card, her hero card.
Okay, so put her health at 0.
Mm-hmm.
With the that Kevin Sims made those cool little trays.
This one is actually my friend Paul. I think you had talked to Paul once, but yeah, he had made it for me.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
Yeah.
so put the essence down, and just so you know, guys, the essence bars on the bottom. That's how you use special abilities. You have to use essence. Okay, so that hero is dead. They're depleted of essence, depleted of health. Okay, so that's what you do. So go ahead and go ahead.
The chat. Y'all have no sensitivity.
Well, no, actually, I hate to give spoilers, but there's something called Minora's Gift. That could be considered one of the worst, especially with solo Crusader mode. It's really bad. Okay, so take her miniature.
Mm-hmm.
Take her miniature.
Yep.
And you're going to set her on the village board over on the resurrection shrine, all the way at the very top north, like north. See the resurrection shrine?
Yeah, there it is.
That's the tavern. She's not up in the tavern.
Yeah, she wanted a last drink before she made her trip to see Hades.
Okay, on upkeep base, we're going to resurrect her. So
okay.
Right now, you can take those initiative tokens out. She's done.
So do I need to just get rid of 4, 5, 6 and keep 1, 2, 3 with Melhiliak, or does it matter?
Yeah, Melhiliak can still move.
Okay. But he would yeah, it wouldn't matter. If I gave him 1, 2, 3 or whatever. Still the same thing. It would just go in order. Okay. So she dies on her first on her first test. And that's her turn now, of course, because she's dead. Now Melhiliak.
So now you can just focus on Melhiliak. So we'll resurrect. Oh, and also, when a hero perishes, the terror track goes up because the villagers freak out because one of their heroes are dead. So guys, here's another thing: the terror track is at the very top. Why is the village word pulsating?
I just told you the village was throbbing. They're having a wild party, man. Let me go ahead and fix that right quick.
Because look at it, like, wow.
I'm serious. They were having a party. House party. Let me get this fixed. And it's because it's on autofocus, which I can't stand that it goes on to by default.
A dubstep.
Here we go. Why is my mouse acting up? There we go. There, now it's fixed. It's not pulsating anymore. Yeah, that's why she went to the tavern. She was raising the roof in the village.
So point out the terror level up there, that track. So guys, see the terror. Well, Joyce, see that on the village board, top left.
Mm-hmm.
Move that up by 1. If a hero ever perishes, if a minion raids the village, you're going to move up the terror track by 1. Then there's a skull at the very end. If that red token ever gets to the skull, the game is over. You've lost scenario. Also know there's an entry for that difficulty. You can move that terror level wherever you want. So you could have it as difficult or as easy as you want. So
you can
now
start
the
it
terror
right off
level
at
is at
5.
2. Yeah, if you want a more challenging game. Okay, so unfortunately, Ennwyn was killed. Wow.
She really didn't last long. Wait,
No,
I can imagine the story. Melhiliak's like, ooh, treasure. Ennwyn with her greedy ass self ran over here. Just, yeah, that's my treasure. I want it now. Boom.
You know what people said about this game with the encounter phase and like that just happened? It really never dawned on me. They said that this game provides, an emergent narrative where it's going to create a story every time you play, kind of like what you just, whatever happens now. It's just cool to see what unfolds in this game.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah, 40. You lost your chance. Should have done it earlier. Should have joined in the dungeon.
I was going to ask her out. Okay, so and yes, and all the there's six male heroes and six female heroes, and you're going to notice the female heroes. Right at the outgo, and Freddie was the same way. I do not like fantasy, like women and girls with like
Nothing
scantily dressed, like a metal bra and like a loin. I don't get into that crap. And so all the women look like badasses, and they just look awesome. I don't I'll never design a game. I just don't like it.
It seems very impractical, really. On like at top, it does seem impractical a lot of times.
Yeah, I don't care for that. So so now guys, so she's dead for right now. So now we're gonna have to focus on Melhiliak. So we're gonna move him.
And Albus, right?
Oh yeah, now you can move Albus anytime you want.
During the hero phase.
Well, that's right. Watch Jules pull an elite orc siege breaker.
So
so yeah, you can move Albus whenever you want. Maybe you want to move him closer. You can move him now, whenever you want.
Yeah, his movement is also a D6, the same, right?
Oh, and guys, when a quest table is active, heroes are not permitted to leave the dungeon. Your heroes cannot leave the dungeon. They're there to complete a quest table, so they can't go. And there's a house of chance in the village where you can gamble. So they can't go chill out in the village and go to the tavern and, like you said, raise the roof on the tavern. Nope, they have a job to do. They have to stay in the dungeon. Albus is your link to the village, so you can Albus can get potions, weapons, gear, all that kind of stuff, and bring it back to the hero. So that
can he bring back
Albus.
Poor Evelyn or Ennwyn?
No, can't do that.
So for Albus' movement, he also does a D6, but does he have a base movement?
Yeah, and Albus, all the heroes can be leveled up to level 3, but they have to wait until they're on that quest table to level up. So but there are, I don't want to spoil it, there's special game events where heroes can level up to the next level, and I'm not going to ruin that. But nice. Albus, what a lot of people do, and I'm sure Paul is going to, I think he does this. The trick is, or a strategy, you can level Albus up anytime during the game. He can go up to level 3, and he can be flying through the dungeon. Now you're gonna roll a 6 and with a base movement of 6.
I see it.
At level 2, you can do it's a D8 with 8 movement, and then a D10 with 10 movement at level 3. But you have to spend 5 life force to do that. Life force equals experience points. That's the easiest way to do it.
Oh, I was looking for the boot to show his movement. It's actually him running. Duh. D6
yeah,
plus
so
6.
So he has 9 movement right now.
Yeah. So he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and he's the trusty doggy sidekick.
Oh, and Albus, since there's mining and crafting in Dungeon Crusade, and this is random every game, there's 4 mining sites, A, B, C, and D. However, there's 8 potential mining sites, so you'll never know where a mining site is. You have to locate them. You can send Albus out to scout out the mining sites in the dungeon. So I want to say that.
Yep. He said, level him up ASAP, please. Okay, so that was Albus. Albus's movement, he's done. Melhiliak is going to... Yeah, I'm going to take some advice. I'm going to go ahead to this secret room down here.
Oh, you're not going to go to the spider chamber?
Not yet.
Well, okay.
What, should I go to the spider chamber first?
Well, it's open world. You do what you want.
Why did you say it like you had an attitude?
No, I don't mind. It's whatever you want to do.
It's okay, man.
You know what? I don't want to color that. Do what you want. My thing is, I always go for the quest right off the bat.
Yeah.
But no, go ahead.
And like I did too the first time. Oh yeah, the quest. But he does have some stuff that levels him up already. No, he doesn't need to. You are correct, sir. Should go to the spider lair. Let's see what he goes. Ooh, he got 6 plus his 2, so 8 movement. Oh, this needs to go away. That's 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 towards his main goal. And then he will do that one more time. I mean, loot now. Let's try it. Let's see. I mean, we already got one gone, so 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Now notice that it's in the rule book. Heroes are thought to have soul stones. So when you res Ennwyn,
Mm-hmm.
she could teleport to any hero, basically Melhiliak, say have a soul stone. So then you could enter the chamber, or you could try your luck and take Melhiliak into that chamber and try to combat the champion monster. But you don't know, that could be an empty chamber, it could be a level 1 champion monster, a slight chance of a level 2 champion monster.
Okay. Yeah, and I did forget about that torch again. I went and rolled to make sure they were on and just keep forgetting about them. All right, so he's here in front of the front door now. I'm not going to use an action to open it yet.
Action, no, it does not cost an action to open the door.
Free.
You just go right in.
Yeah, but
So
I don't want to
if you had
start
extra
something.
movement, you could just go right into the chamber.
Now, if I do that, though, I can't fight with him if he comes up, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you
If
can?
you could go in. If you say like you had 2 movement left,
Mm-hmm.
doors just automatically open. You can just go right in.
Okay.
And then say, okay, but then you got it to, rally a hero, or say, okay, I'm ready to fight the monster of whatever it is.
Okay. Cool.
So what do you want to do? Did you go in?
Yeah, I just did. So that was,
Okay,
he
so-
actually had 10 movement. So that right there is my 10th step.
Okay, so here's the deal now. So you're in the chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Are you like, and you're gonna that's the thing I was gonna say. You never reveal a quest item. You have to kill the champion monster. You can't go in there and be like, "Hey, bro, hold on a second. I want to see if the quest item is here."
Hey,
It
man.
don't work like that.
You
Homie
guarding
don't play
anything
that.
important in here?
What?
You guarding anything important in here? Nah? All right,
So
I'll go
yeah,
get some
you
lunch.
must slay the champion monster first. So what you're gonna do now is, because you're in there, we can reveal what that is underneath there. So you're gonna take the quest token, or not the monster token. Sorry,
Mhm.
someone was calling in on my. Hold on.
Oh,
Hello. Hello.
okay.
Oh shoot! It was someone trying to sell me Medicaid. I was gonna put them on the thing and say we're playing Dungeon Crusade.
Should have got that Medicaid.
Trust me,
Man.
I'm pretty comical when they call me, so I was gonna put them on there and say we're playing Dungeon Crusade. I'm like, let me ask you something. Do you think Melhiliak should attack right now and see what he had to say? But I hung up too soon. Sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway.
Nerve. All right, so
So you're gonna take the monster token up
Mhm.
there in that chamber.
now this is
and
even
reveal-
though I've used both of my actions, I can still do the monster. Not do the
Absolutely.
monster,
Yep. When you
know
go
what I
in,
mean.
but then when you attack, that does end your turn. So let's say you had another action left.
Mm-hmm.
You are going to that ends your turn. So even if that initiative token, so if you used one of your initiative tokens, you have one action left. If you're going to attack, that ends it,
Well,
because you're going to attack.
this is the second action of my second initiative, so
Okay,
the third
so that's going
initiative
to
is
end
coming
just
up.
that one.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can still use that
Okay.
last one, number 5.
All right,
So
so that's what I'm
Go
going to do.
ahead and reveal that.
This was the end of that turn, anyways. So let's go ahead and
So it's
reveal
always
this.
exciting to see what champion monster, so what level it is. Maybe it's an empty chamber.
No, it's a level 2. You did this to me again, Rodger. This is what happened.
Okay. Now, wait. So, guys, just if you're watching this, here's the thing. I'm going to try to be brief. This is one thing I wanted to accomplish with Dungeon Crusade, is true party building. Although we're not going to see party building now. Do me a favor, Joe. Pick up Melhiliak's card and show the 6 different warfare types.
Mhm.
So in the land of Avalon, there's 6 warfare types. Physical warfare, like that. It's like point to those 6 down there. like those ones down there.
These
Yeah,
here.
so there's red is physical, blue is ranged warfare, green is arcane warfare, purple is mythical warfare, orange is spiritual warfare, and finally black is chaos warfare. And you're going to notice weapons are associated with them.
Mm-hmm.
Like all of us, there's some heroes are good or proficient at some warfare types, they're terrible at others, and they're middle of the road. For example, you can see that Melhiliak is great with physical swords warfare and chaos axes, but look at arcane and spiritual. He's terrible with those.
Yeah,
so
he really is.
But you're gonna have to minus that off there.
But with those, I did grab ranged, and I believe this is spiritual.
That's good. And
yeah,
see,
I got those.
That's what you guys want to do. Definitely for solo Crusader mode. You want to try to maximize. You want to build up those warfare types.
Right. In there.
So that's kind of there. Exactly, Jason. You saw when I said that.
Mm-hmm.
I used the Star Wars reference. So hopefully, whatever this champion monster is, like if it's like arcane and mythical and whatever else, but that's good. You have a piece of fabled gear there.
Oh yeah.
So picture you have one weapon in one hand and one in another. That's how to do that. Perfect. Okay, so anyway, hopefully you'll see this more when we pull a champion monster. All monsters in Dungeon Crusade are versed in 3 of the 6 warfare types.
Yep. And hopefully it's not that thing that makes me pull 2 different monsters, because that sucked. So,
I don't like watching Julia struggle, Paul, but I can't believe anyone got killed on the first turn.
I'm serious. The chat has no faith in Melhiliak at all. He's like, look at these. Nope, you just gonna die. There's no. Oh, yeah. So there's a level 2 Black Hand Blade Master.
Oh, actually, you might be doing pretty.
Yeah. He has this, which is, I believe, the first number on this. The 15 is his level where you have to hit, correct?
Wait, hold on. I'm moving. I posted something on my Facebook, and I'm moving the link to the top. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, chat. Y'all have no faith. Melhiliak will finish. Melhiliak, swing big axe. And he's ready to just go to town.
Okay, sorry. I had to edit this. Okay,
You're
so
fine.
now we can. Well, I don't know this Black Hand Blade Master. Oh, and this is part of the Black Hand Army. This is one of the factions I created for the game. And in this, oh well, luckily it's in Origins. Notice the silver star at the very top left of that card. That denotes this is a normal version. It just has the origin story I wrote for it. If it has a gold star, that's an elite. They're very nasty.
Yeah.
And this one's definitely really nasty. So what we're going to do is notice, you might want to pull that, I guess people can see it. Well, actually, you might want to pull it a little closer. Notice the warfare types on the right side. So this is telling us the Black Hand Blade Master is versed in mythical warfare, spiritual warfare, and chaos warfare. Well, this is great for Melhiliak with chaos, but look at that. That's a 15 for spiritual warfare. The number to the right means that's how much damage. So what we're going to do is this. We're going to start the battle. This is how to do the revised combat. It's super simple. So, Julius, you're going to find the 3 warfare tokens, those little, you're going to find mythical, spiritual, and chaos. So find those and place them in a stack.
Mythical, spiritual, and chaos? Yeah. Chaos, and I think I left that there. Where's it? Oh, there it is. Alright. Those 3 there.
Okay, so this is how it's real simple. This is how it works. Okay, take those, place them in a stack, shuffle them. There's 3 phases of combat with revised. It's sort of like the classic, but it's much more quicker. Okay? So,
you can't watch it. Jason, you have to watch it. It's your fault I'm here.
So guys, we're taking a little bit of time right now, but once we
once
do
it picks up, it's real quick.
Okay, so flip over the top token. Phase 1, this is going to be rough.
Well,
okay,
see, because of my equipment, he has a +3 to his spiritual.
Good. So that will, and on his hero card, doesn't say -3 or 2 for spiritual.
So it'll it's a -2 for his, so it'll just negate 1. So it'll be a +1.
Okay, so what weapon are you going to attack with?
That is the bow. Mallory's golden bow.
Mallory's golden bow. Okay. So usually you're going to use the battle tokens, but you can just say, I'm going to attack with this. That weapon, you might want to hold it up, can do a potential of 2 damage. And again, we're going to be much quicker. I just want to show you this. So see where it says +2 damage? Yeah. I know people ask, I just wanted to put a plus there. People are like, why does it say +2? It's like, because I wanted to put a plus there. It's 2 damage. That's really what it was. I just like seeing a plus there.
Yeah.
Surprise. So what you're going to do is, okay, so you're going to add that there. So you're going to take, we're in spiritual warfare, so take the orange warfare dice.
Mm-hmm.
And so notice on the Blackhand Blade Master's card for the spiritual, it says 15. So Julius has to meet or exceed that value. Or Melhiliak, picture he has to shoot that bow, and he's using it in spiritual warfare, which gives him a buff to that +3.
Okay.
So picture like this is him shooting as you roll the orange dice.
6, 7. No,
that's not 2.
That's not.
You were way. Melhiliak was way off with that shot.
He was. He doesn't use an arrow. He was just like, ooh, this looks nice, and just shoots it way out.
So this is how we calculate it. That's 7, correct?
Mm-hmm.
7. We look on so you could have done 2 damage, but that's a +3 to spiritual, right?
Yeah.
So 3 + 7 is 10.
Mm-hmm.
What does that say in his hero card? -2 for spiritual warfare.
Yeah.
So really, you scored because then he's not proficient with that.
8.
So you scored an 8, right? That's lower than 15. What's the second number's a 2? The Blackhand Blade Master did 2 damage to Melhiliak.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah. So he's down to 6. Dang.
And guys, if you just learn that, that's as simple as combat is. It's very easy.
He missed that guy completely, but some poor rat in the corner was like, "Ouch."
Okay, so that's phase 1.
Okay,
so clear
phase
everything
2
up.
goes
Keep
to the
that
next.
stack there. So take the dice off.
Take these off, because we've already done these ones. Dice go off.
Yep. And you can keep Mallory's golden bow. You're probably going to keep using that. Okay, so we're going to move on to phase 2. Flip over the next one.
Phase 2 is mystical. Man, he doesn't get to do his good
mythical
stuff yet at all. Mythical.
I think that he's middle of the road. He has a 0. I think this is just a straight mythical warfare roll.
It is, and that's purple.
Okay, so yeah, you take the purple dice, and what is that, a 11?
Mythical is, or on mythical, yeah, it's an 11 to 1.
Okay, so you have to roll 11 or higher for Melhiliak to land a hit with that bow.
Jedi, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Jelly roll down. Let me see that jelly roll. Let's do it. 6, 7. Wait, that's a 9, right? Yeah, that's a 10. This is horrible. So that's a 10. Since I didn't meet the requirement, he's going to do an extra 1 damage to me. Correct?
I'm sorry, wait, I was looking over at the chat. What was the roll for the mythical warfare dice?
10.
Oh, yeah, just one
under.
shy of it. So
he's
going to do 1 damage.
1 damage, so now I'm at 5. And he does. Yeah, slam on chaos. So that's that one. That
and then
phase
the third
is done.
Phase is
third
going
phase
to be chaos.
the
so
chaos,
hopefully
which
land
is the black die, which is where his strength is. But
so you got the hang of this now, Julius. Is it pretty easy? You got the hang of it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so so we're gonna roll final phase.
Let's see if my shoddy rolling actually does something. 9,
oh my God.
10, 11, 12.
Oh, but wait. No, but I think you did. I think you did score.
12.
That's
his
9.
Is
he has
13.
3.
Yeah.
Doesn't he? Wait, don't you buy another kind of thing for him though? No.
No. Oh wait, yeah, I did. +1 damage to with the primordial axe though.
No, that's just 1 damage. It doesn't have it. Notice like it's down there on the warfare thing. So that's just a starting weapon.
Okay, gotcha. So
okay,
this is
so
just
he's
1
gonna
damage.
do
Yeah.
1 damage to that to Melhiliak.
9, 10, 11, 12. Actually, yeah, that sucks. Melhiliak needs to get up
so
out of here.
When you're combating champion monsters with guardians and minions, it's like once you combat, you're done. But with champions, it's continuous until one of the conditions happens. The hero or heroes kill the champion monster. The champion monster kills the hero or heroes, or the heroes evade out of the chamber.
Yeah.
If they evade out of the chamber and leave that champion monster, it'll start an incantation, which could lead to a hex on the village. I would just try to kill. Well, I mean 5. It has 5 health, but you have a healing potion.
I do.
And you can quaff those down. You can quaff those down anytime.
Oh yeah, you can do them. It's a free action to just take them down. Now, what does a healing potion do? 1.
Flip it over. I thought of that. Flip
6.
it over.
Regain 6.
So I put everything on the back so people could know exactly what it does.
And also, so I know it's been
So
used.
you're gonna roll a. Oh yeah, you are. Sorry,
It's just a straight 6
health. Okay, so just go ahead and just put it back up to 6 health.
to 10.
Okay, now we're in round 2.
Wait, now the counterattack during the monster.
That's only for the monster phase.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so what you're going to do now is take those warfare tokens again,
Reshuffle.
stack them up. We're going to go to phase 1.
You need a balance. Paul's in here like, yeah, no, man, you're just a glutton.
Like I said, you need to bounce.
Now, well, you know what? For game's sake, how does the evade work?
What you're going to do is see the little evade symbol there. It's the little squiggly arrow to the left of the Blackhand Blade Master.
Oh yeah.
So that's telling you that you have to roll the d20, and that's the evade score, or like what you need to, that's
You
like
have to
picture
roll a
evade, like your
14.
maneuver and tactics and how to be slippery and slide around and get out. You have an evade attribute on your card, so you're going to roll a d20. You get to add your evade skill,
Plus
whatever
2.
that it should be.
Actually,
So
yeah.
you'd have to score a 12. I would try to kill it though, but it's up to you what you want to do.
I'm not trusting my dice rolls yet. And this is out of a d20, yeah? Yeah. Let's see. My goodness, I am just rolling like straight dookie. So that was a 7. And with 2 makes 9. I don't get away. Now, there's an attack of opportunity, I'm guessing?
That what you're going to take 2, but you still can leave the chamber with that.
Oh, man. I'd have evaded earlier. So Melhiliak's like, I'm getting out of here. Now, how many can you move away from the chamber?
Only right outside the door. You can't go any further than that. Just 1. Okay. So what you're going to do is put 2 tokens on the incantation track.
Now, which tokens are those? The red ones?
Just the red little markers that you have.
And the incantation track is on the dungeon board?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. I see it.
Yeah.
So once it gets to 4...
So it's real simple. Since that was a level 2 monster, you're going to put 2 tokens on the incant. There you go. If it was a level 3, you're going to put 3 on, so on and so forth. If it ever has 4, you're going to clear that track and a hex is placed over the village. It's really bad. The terror level is going to go up. You're going to lose some of the consumables. Hopefully that doesn't happen. So what you're going to do now, though, is that champion monster does not stay there. You bury it, just shuffle it back into the deck, and you place that token back in the chamber for the level 2. But now you know there's a level 2 champion monster in there.
Man, so after all that, he just leaves, and then I may end up fighting something else, but he already started some incantation. Correct?
Yes, because you left there. You left him alone in the chamber. You don't want to leave champion monsters. See, that's why it's better to go in. That's right there. You see why you should be proficient in those warfare types. So if someone like cleric, that your cleric faith, who's strong in spiritual warfare, and Melhiliak was in there, they could probably put the hurt on him pretty bad.
Oh yeah.
That's what I mean by true party building. You could rally heroes together.
heroes or get your gear up to at least balance out what you don't have a little bit. Correcto. Oh wait, those are mine. Okay, so that's my attack from my third initiative. So that means the hero turn is done, correct?
Did you use your third one?
Yeah, that was my third initiative.
Okay.
Remember, because going in there and starting it up was the second one.
Right.
Yeah, going in there, starting it up was the second one. No, so I would be on my third.
Oh wait, no, that's right. You should have one left.
Yeah, I would, because at the end of the second initiative is when I started the fight. So that ends that initiative, but leaves me to the next one.
So what you could do is you could go.
That was
back
for
in
my
there.
evade, Paul. My evade just, it wasn't right. Now, what was that?
So what you can go back in there if you want to try to fight another level 2, or just go to another chamber and wait for Ennwyn. You know, because that champion monster is going to change. Who knows what'll come up in there next?
Yeah.
You're not going to fight that black hate. You already shuffled that back in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then you could just go back in there or go to another chamber and fight a level 1, or maybe, hopefully, it's a level 1. I'm not gonna. You do what you want.
Yeah, I got you. Actually, because it's Melhiliak, I think Melhiliak would try to go back in there and hope for something that's not as spiritual. He would be like, "No, I go back in." Blah 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 blah. Yeah, just because Paul says no, but no, actually,
I personally would go to another chamber, and wait for Ennwyn. But that's just me. But I want you to do what you want.
No, that is actually a better idea because he doesn't have as much health. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So this initiative is going to be used to move towards another chamber. Okay, and we're going to take Chat's idea, and we're going to go and head toward this secret room. Wait, where is that?
Oh, you're not going to fight any more monsters?
Not yet. Why do you want me to fight monsters and I already got my butt kicked?
Combat guy. I'm a combat guy.
I just got myself worked over like crazy. I'm not fighting monsters. I'm looking for good stuff. Yeah, let me go to... Oh, there's actually quite a bit I can do. This is actually good. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to head towards this secret room. And why is this door way over here? Okay. What was I doing? Where is my die? D6. Now, Albus gets 1 initiative per round, correct?
Right, yeah. He gets 2 actions on his turn.
Okay.
Did you take 2 actions or only 1?
I took the 1 move action.
And, so you can't split that up. If you're going to move him, you got to use both. You can't say, okay, I'm going to use 1 action.
And then go with someone else. Then. Okay, got you. Just like anyone else. So he has... The torch is still lit, so he has 5 here, plus his 2 base. So, 7. Where'd he go? Oh, that's a long way around. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. He's heading toward this treasure chest up here on the top corner. And then the second one...
You're going to open another treasure chest?
It's not... It's like, what are the odds that I'll get 2 really bad treasure chests?
I'm not going to tell you the formula, but I will say there's more good than bad in the. Mm-hmm. It's the ultimate risk and reward, but there is more good than bad in there.
5.
I assure
6.
you.
There's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can stop here. Can he open the chest from here? Or is that a whole extra action? You got to land
on top of it.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he did.
Oh yeah, sorry.
All right, shuffle the deck on camera.
I'm not shuffling the deck again. That's what happened last time.
I don't think you would load the deck.
Nah, never. I never load the deck. That's just awful. RIP. Really, Jason? No faith in anything? The torch test doesn't come until the other phase, right? Upkeep, yeah.
Yes.
So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to take the top card. Prismatic Shift. As the chest opens, a blinding series of colored light rays and lightning erupts from the chest, traveling in great distance in all directions. Arrow... Man! Must test hide to avoid being struck. Huh?
Oh, you got to test hide.
Yes,
or
16.
what's going to happen?
To avoid being struck on a fail.
Oh, you're going to get teleported randomly somewhere in the dungeon if you don't pass this hide.
Okay, so D20, right?
You're going to roll a D20 and you, what is it, hide, and the value is 16.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but wait. The scalable difficulty reference card. Oh, I forgot to, did you print that out?
I think I downloaded it
a while back. I'm so sorry. That was one of the biggest. It's something small, but made the game so much more balanced. The scalable difficulty reference card.
Yeah.
And with the explosion, you could have used that. Guys, I'm so sorry. That was one of the big. It was small, but it made the biggest change in the game, and everyone was happy about it. It's just a little card. I'm going to try to pull this thing up to show you. But basically is when you're here, your heroes go from level 1, 2, and 3. That value, you can lower that. So it's like this. And shoot, I thought you had it printed out and I forgot to tell you. When you see a value at level 1, you can deduct 6 from the challenges and events in the encounter deck, the trap system in the game, and trap treasure chest. So you're level 1. And according to the card, which I was going to pull up and show you, you can deduct 6 from that value. At level 2, you can deduct 3 from that value. At level 3, you use the value printed on the card. So, and this made the game a lot more balanced.
You know what, Jason? Whatever. They are so against me opening stuff. Okay, yeah. So am I going scalable difficulty? Is it 6?
Oh, I encourage everyone to use this thing. Yes, it's just, you didn't print it out?
I know I downloaded it and I was going to print it out and laminate it and everything, and I got sidetracked and just didn't.
Okay, wait, don't roll yet. Oh, I wish I would have remembered this. Okay, so...
I've been shaking this die so long, I'm looking inappropriate on camera.
Hold on, I just want you to see this real quick. I look inappropriate on camera.
You know what? Whatever, Paul.
Okay, guys, so here you go.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I just took it, there's a nice like graphic design to the other side, and I hope it shows up.
Oh, nice.
So
yeah,
it's all the text isn't backwards, is it? So it basically, this card tells you what I just said: challenges, events in the encounter deck, and the trap treasure chest and the trap system. So notice like the green, yellow, and red crystal. Whoops. That tells you right there. So with level 1, you can deduct 6 off those cards. Level 2, you can deduct 3. And level 3, you just leave it at whatever the value is. So
I think
the way
it is
the game
in the revised rulebook.
Huh?
I think it is in the revised rulebook.
I think it is. There's a picture of it, or it is definitely talked about. So instead of 16, you're level 1. You only got to do 10, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, 10, and add your hide value from your hero card.
Now, which one is the hide? Is that the
like the guy? It looks like a guy.
Oh yeah,
like,
he has only a 1 because he's so bulky. No, I'm enjoying this. Thanks, Paul. And 40. And all y'all in the chat, you give yourselves a pat on the back for being here. I appreciate y'all being here. 14.
Perfect. You passed.
Yay, by 1.
But do you see like how nice that is? If that was one of the issues people had with the game. If that, with the scalable difficulty, that lowered that. Now, if that was a 16, you wouldn't have passed that. So that was it was something small but huge in the game for just making it more enjoyable and more balanced.
So you're telling me there was a scalable reference card? I died for nothing.
That's what I'm telling you, Ennwyn. Don't hate the player, hate the game. That's a classic.
You know what? These comments are killing me. I almost want to have a contest for who can make the best comment, and I have no idea what I give them. Okay, so no. The result is a spawn point where the hero has been teleported. I get nothing. I never get a thing. So now that I'm in this corner, oh, that was my second action. So now we're at the monster phase, correct? No, the Guardian
You're
phase.
done with the hero. That's it. So the hero phase is done.
Yep, monster phase. Spawn new minions. If the mini count.
Okay, so now wait, and so now also I know you don't have it. There's also a new feature in the game, the minion movement speed track, that you could have minions move at different speeds. So we won't show it here, but just know that was another thing where minions can move at different speeds. So we're just going to play the official way. So the first thing you do is it says like consult the minion population track, right?
Yeah.
Hey guys, this is super simple. So we're in the monster phase, the last phase of a turn. So you are okay, that's fine. You're only okay, so only 3 minions are going to spawn into the dungeon. We're working on quest table 1, right? So level 1 minions will be spawning. If we're on quest table 2, level 2 minions will spawn. And of course, if we're working on quest table 3, level 3 minions will spawn. So what you're going to do is draw the top card of the level 1 minion deck.
Okay. Ugly old spider. Shadow dweller. Oh, sorry.
Okay, what color is that one? Is it a red, green, or blue?
This one is if you're talking about this is red, this is blue up here.
Okay, so know this. Blue, when you see the blue crystal, that is a normal version. That just has the origin stories I wrote. If you see a red or green crystal, that is an elite minion and has a special ability. So that one's not as bad.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So what we're going to do is, so find its miniature with a blue base. You always match the crystal to the, with the base to the crystal.
That's what that is. Okay. Let's see which one. Are they smaller? Yeah, they are. And this is how I separate all my minis in these things here. Oh, wait, you can see it here better. I'm an ace.
I'm so sorry I forgot that. Wait, do you remember what
happened?
I was trying to think, what did she with the explosion thing? Oh, that wouldn't have mattered because that was just a straight roll, wasn't it?
I don't think it was a check. Yeah, 1d10. Result is damage taken.
Oh, so it wasn't a d20 roll.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 10. All right. Well, in any other case, it would have been a nice critical fail, which would have been nice at that time. Yes, minion Tupperware. Plastic Tupper. It doesn't move fast. You want a dweller any day. Unless it's raiding. Oh, I can imagine the raiding dwellers are going to be a problem. All right, so...
They can move pretty quick.
Yeah. So I spawned that. I'm going to spawn 3 of them?
Yes. Well, no. But first, let's just do the one first. This is how you spawn a minion. Okay, so around the dungeon, there's monster spawn points. There's 8 of them. Notice, like, right there in Ogre's Lair, right in front of you. Notice the 8?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a monster spawn point, but you don't do that. We're not going to put that there. But it's almost like a clock. Look to the left. You'll see 1, and it's like a clock. It goes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay,
like
I got you.
Around the dungeon. Take a D8. You never have to think for the monsters in this game.
Which is roll. Good.
And
8.
Oh, it's an 8?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so where's monster spawn point 8? Right in front of you?
Yeah.
That's where that's going to spawn. So you're going to start your monster area. Take the Shadow Dweller and put it somewhere where you can start lining them up from left to right.
Okay. I'll put it down here. There we go. All right.
Okay, so you got that one spawned. So what we have to spawn 2 more in. So what you're going to do is draw another minion card.
Mm-hmm.
The level 1.
The Shadow Servant, also in blue.
Okay. So you're going to find its miniature.
And also a blue base. Okay, now I know what those bases are for. And then I'm going to do the same thing. Spawn it on its
Roll a
side.
d8 to see where it will spawn.
Yep.
And then say 8 would come up again. You would put it at the northmost position of that minion.
Oh, okay, gotcha. 1.
It's right to the left.
They're all hanging out in this same area. And then same thing, 1 more. And we have the skeletal grunt with red and a star. Meaning that's the elite, you said, right?
Yes.
Oh, there you are, skeletal grunt. There we go. Skeletal grunt. We're going to spawn him.
You know what, Julius? I was doing something else, and I forgot. I have to clarify something.
Sure.
That you should. It's fine where it's at now. When you didn't successfully evade out, and I'm sorry, it's like I was reading comments and we're looking at something else.
Don't apologize. You're good.
Melhiliak should have stayed in that chamber.
Oh,
you have
should
to
have
fight another round, and then what happens is.
Okay.
So it's fine to leave it, but because he failed that evade, picture the monster was blocking the door. He did not evade out. He has to stay in there and fight another round.
And then try to evade again if possible.
Try to evade again. But what happens is if you successfully evade, you move out. But what happens, so basically but if you don't successfully evade, you took damage equal to the monster's level like you did, and you must remain in the chamber.
Oh,
no
that's,
biggie.
Yeah, okay, that makes
I
makes
apologize
sense.
for that.
No,
Very
no apologies. Sorry. I mean, Melhiliak's alive at this point. So.
I've allowed 1 screw up per playthrough. That's my 1 screw up.
I kind of thought that may have been the case, but I wasn't sure. So
yeah, so unsuccessful evade, guys. You take damage equal to the monster's level, and the hero has to fight another round in the chamber, and then they could try again.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
And they're all okay, guys. So the story with the insert. I tried to have my dude in the comments, Andrew, make an insert for this game in the box, and I was like, "Hey man, can you help me out?" He's like, "I'll think about it." I was like, "And the cards are going to be sleeved." He said, "Nope, I'm not even going to try." He's helped me out with a lot of other ones, or another game though. He does a great job. All right, let me get caught up on this chat real quick, and there it is. Not cheat. Nope. Piece of advice: do not fight that minion. Paul, I've learned my lesson, Mr. Cabral. I'm not going to fight it. That's what I thought. Yeah, we all thought the same thing. Combat ends. No worries, Raj. We all got you.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
No, stop apologizing. You're good. So that was the end of that. Or that's the monster phase. I got these 3 in a line. All lined up. Okay. And what else happens in the monster phase? Is that it? Where am I?
Okay, so do you have all 3 of them in?
Mm-hmm. They're all right here. They're all here. Blue, and the red went up here.
Okay, so now what's happened is they're going to activate. What does it say in the card? I think they just activate now.
Consult the minion population.
We don't have any guardians.
Minion guardian monsters will now take their turn. Yeah.
Okay, in the order you laid those cards out. So what the Shadow Dweller was first.
Mm-hmm.
Now, guys, we're going to see the patrol route system. And this is I think this is what I've always wanted since I was a kid, a living dungeon experience. You never have to think for the monsters, where they're going to go, and who they're going to attack. They think for you. So what you're going to do is this. We're going to look at take a look at the Shadow Dweller's card, the blue one.
Yep. Looking at that.
Okay, notice where it says all the way to see like the blue diamond where it has 1?
Yeah.
Okay, that's level 1. See right to the right of that, it says D6 plus 5.
Okay,
so
yeah, D6 plus 4.
Right, so that's telling, it's 4. I thought it was 5, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So the D6 is, of course, like the heroes. You're going to roll a D6 and add 4. That's its base movement.
Oh,
but we're also going to roll another die first. Well, wait, your raid difficulty, I think that's on 20. I'm sorry I got to explain this, but it's easy stuff.
No,
You got to
you're
know
good.
that's what we're playing.
You're good. Once you're introduced to it, I think it kind of just flows right in.
That's once you do a few rounds, it's this
Mm-hmm.
you'll get it.
Now,
So what
where's
you're
the
going to
raid
do is
difficulty?
over there on the dungeon UI board, your raid difficulty is probably on 20. When minions you have it. I would set it to 20. Go down to your raid difficulty. Just put it on 20 for
Which
now.
one? No, but which one is that?
Okay, go look right to the left. The little chart that's like a rectangle. Go down. Raid difficulty. It's right there.
Oh, this. Oh, yeah. Shoot, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So you have it on 10.
Why did I put that there? No, actually,
You
I
can
had
put
it
on
on
20.
8.
I would recommend it when you start to do it. So here, understand this, guys. When minions spawn into the dungeon, they're known as vagrant minions. They're just gonna roll. Oh, he said go for 12. Let's keep it on 20. Don't listen to Paul.
No, Paul.
So
Forget that.
when they come in, they're vagrant minions. They don't know the heroes are there. They're just walking aimlessly through the dungeon. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
However, think of the raid die is basically, notice those numbers there. That represents a die you're going to roll. So in this case, you're going to roll a d20. If a 20 is the result, they're going to convert into a raiding minion. A raiding minion will follow those bloody arrows on the dungeon floor out of the dungeon and raid the village.
Oh, man.
So it's a raiding minion. And there's little raid tokens that you place on their monster card. So what you could do this all in one roll. And get your patrol route die.
So there's both of those.
And you might want to show the patrol route die to people. So this is one thing that I really was passionate about and gives it this living dungeon experience.
Okay, so this is
the
a patrol
dungeon
route
is networked with all these patrol routes in the form of monster footprints. So Jules, you can like churn that die. You'll see it's a D8 and there's 2 colors on each side. Purple, green, blue, and what's the other one? Blue, orange, purple, and green.
Pink.
Yeah, and they're monster footprints. So the monster is on a spawn point right now, and we'll just roll the dice, and I'll show you what you're going to do.
Okay.
So roll all 3 of those dice because that minion's on a spawn point.
Get back over
Okay,
there.
first thing that gets sold is the raid die. Okay, it's 12. It is not a 20, right?
Nope.
The monster is not going to convert into a raiding minion. If that was a 20, it would convert into a raiding minion.
Oh,
so you can see
he's a dweller. He's like quick to get out.
So, but the thing is, though, the lower the die you use, the more of a chance that a vagrant minion is going to convert into a raiding minion. Say you use the D6, which is hard difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
If a 6 comes up, that monster is going to raid. So you see what I mean? There's a more of a chance of a raiding minion.
Yeah.
So as of right now, so you can clear the raid die. That minion is not. It's just going to stay a vagrant minion. So remove the D20.
Okay.
Okay, so what came up on the patrol route? Is that
5.
an orange?
Oh, that's a green.
It's green. It doesn't because you're a camera or something.
Yeah, because
So
I
that's
have it
green.
grayed out.
Okay, so that's a green footprint, right?
Mm-hmm. It's gonna follow this
Okay.
green trail.
Okay, so it has a base movement of 4 plus the roll of a 5. That's 9, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to move 9 spaces on the green patrol route, following the patrol route.
Oh wait, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I tried to go through a wall again.
Okay, what you can do is kind of point it, like face it in the direction so you can remember which way it's going.
Oh yeah.
It's real simple. Okay, and guess what? That's it. So on the next turn, you're not going to roll a patrol route die because it's on the green patrol route. And it's going to pick up another patrol route when it gets to that quadrant. I know I'm throwing a lot of stuff, guys, at you guys. But a quadrant is a 6x6 area. If you notice, when I designed the dungeons, all those areas are 6x6 squares. So if you know what I mean, if you look, it's 6x6. That's a quadrant. Each quadrant has a skull pile node or a monster spawn point. It's networked to the dungeon with the patrol route system. That's how it provides unpredictable movement pattern. You never have to think where the monsters will go, and they will make it all around this dungeon.
That's really interesting. I like it.
Okay, Well, thank you.
Hey, Jedi,
But
are you still doing good in chat? Actually, chat, how are you guys doing? All together. All together now. All together now. All together now. All right, let's go. So that's for the dweller. This is for.
No, so you're done. So wait. So yeah, clear everything.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're gonna go a lot quicker since we did that. So you're gonna get those. So who's up next?
This guy 1d6 plus 3, so he has a d6.
Right. So you're gonna get the 3 dice. Remember the raid die,
Mm-hmm.
the patrol route die, and the movement die. Roll all 3. You can see it's pretty snappy once you get it all down.
All right.
Okay,
So
consult
blue,
your raid
15, no rating.
Okay, take the raid. Okay, so take the raid die
He's
out.
gonna go the blue route. He has 2 plus his base of 3, so he's gonna move 5.
You got it. That's it.
All right, good stuff. And he's
Is that
gonna
pretty
go
easy?
blue. And it actually is. 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then that's that. Wow, that is quick. And then this guy.
And real quick, let me tell you, first of all, that's what the new minion speed track is. It actually goes, it's going to be a sticker if you already have the game, and you put it on your dungeon UI board. There's a picture where to put it. So it gives the minion actually more movement if you want to play with that. So it's just yet a new official mod you can play with where minions can go really slow or they can go super fast.
Oh, nice. That's really
But
good.
this is just the standard way to play.
It's good to know the basis. And that's an 8. You know what? This is one of those times where my bad dice roll make me feel good. So, not rating. He's going to go along the green path. And 2 to his 2. So he's only going to move 4 towards green. Where is his green? Actually, up here, I don't think there's a green, is there?
Oh, so on some corners, you're going to notice there's going to be a footprint on a patrol route. Look for the green footprint where you're at, where that skeletal grunt is.
It's
See
here.
notice the green footprint?
Yeah.
Okay, what it's on, is that the blue?
It's
I
on the blue.
Okay, it's going to use the blue patrol route because, it's there. That's what you look for.
Okay,
You know
gotcha.
what I mean? Because there's limited space there. So it will follow the blue patrol route. But if you look for the footprint where it's at.
Okay, got you.
You see how that works? A lot of the corner spaces will have that. Like down there by the Well of Eternity, all the way to the bottom right. Notice where, and it's actually a monster spawn point that says 7. That has another footprint. So all you got to do is look for the footprint. If you don't see a patrol route, follow that patrol route.
Okay, gotcha. Nice.
Okay,
that's
and
actually
so
really nice and
that's
quick.
it. That is the end of the monster phase. We go to the top of another turn.
That's actually not bad at all.
It's going to go a lot quicker now
Okay.
because you're going to just go right down.
So Andrew Block just said, just re-roll because you don't like it. There is a running gag in my gaming group that I accidentally cheat a lot. Either I forget rules and it seems very convenient, or I just, I'll do something absent-mindedly. We were playing Sword and Sorcery, and I went to roll the die.
I always wanted to play that game.
Oh, it's a beast of a game. It's amazing. So I go and roll the dice, and while everyone's sitting there watching, I was just like, and just pick it up to re-roll it because I didn't like what I saw. I went absent-minded and just did it all over again. All right, now this is a time we would have the upkeep phase, so process afflictions.
But wait, we got to res.
Oh,
Ennwyn.
resurrect.
That's
yeah.
the first thing you did.
Okay. Now, how does that part work?
Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to take the white D3.
Mm-hmm.
What you can do, well, if you want to do it, be technical, stand Ennwyn up in the resurrection shrine. Like, stand her miniature up.
She is stood up.
Okay, take the white D3.
Mm-hmm.
That's a D4.
I knew that. Wait a minute. Which one's a D3? I don't think I've ever seen
There's
a D3.
actually, yeah, I talked to him and we actually made a D3, a real It looks like a D6, but it has the numbers 1, 2, 3 twice on each face of the die.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
D3.
And it's a white one?
Yep.
Oh, okay. There we go. Gotcha.
Right. Okay. So listen, that right there represents health and essence restored. But wait, also take the red D12 and the orange D12 with that.
Red D12 and the orange D12. Whoop. All right.
Okay, the red D12 represents health. The orange D12 represents essence.
Oh,
Roll
okay.
all of them together.
I did. Well, she has
I
lots
can't see the other one. So what? I see
Okay,
there's
so-
a 1.
The red is a 2, the orange is a 12, the white is a 1.
Wow, that's a really crappy roll with the red and the health and the thing. Okay, so what that's telling us is with Melhiliak, remember the white die represents health and essence. So Melhiliak is going to we'll do with the red die first. So that's 2 health and 1. Melhiliak's going to get 3 health back.
Ennwyn or Melhiliak?
Or I'm sorry, Dub. Sorry,
Oh, okay.
Ennwyn. Sorry.
She's going to get 3 back.
Yeah,
Okay.
we should have rolled higher. Now, for essence, what is that, a 12? What it
Yeah.
only goes up, her essence is only, isn't it like an 8 or 9?
It's a 9.
So, yeah, you can't ever exceed that. So that would be 13 essence, but it'll just go up to 9. See where the white little circle is?
Yeah,
That's
I see
their
it.
max.
That's their
Yeah.
maximum.
So
It never
restore
goes up.
that.
Okay.
And you may want her to quaff, when she gets back in the dungeon, quaff a potion. So anyway,
Okay.
so did you restore her essence to 9?
Yep. Her essence is
Okay.
restored. Her health is there.
So, like I said, heroes are thought to have soul stones. You can place her next to Melhiliak.
Ah,
she's
nice.
It's
Nice.
real simple.
All
Nothing
right.
hard about it.
Hello, Melhiliak. I see you just left me there to die by that death trap.
I didn't tell you to do it.
And the voice is the best. Okay, so that's what you always do at the top of anything. You're gonna res your heroes and bring them back in.
Wait, my
Now-
health. Paul in the chat says health is 4. Why would health be 4?
No, it's 1 because, as I said, the white die represents health
Yeah.
and essence. That's a 2. 1 and 2 is 3.
Yep. Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure if there was something missing. Okay. Thought that was Monopoly. Yeah, Monopoly's funny. I've seen a church almost split over a game of Monopoly.
Hey, I love Monopoly. I don't care what anyone says. I like it.
No, I enjoy playing it. Like when I can get it on the fast track type thing. Okay.
And so now, if you think you can do it, you're going to do, you're back in the top of turn 2.
Test
That's going
my
to go a lot more
torch.
brisker now, unless we run into something new. You're going to do the upkeep phase.
Mhm.
So
Test the torch for the
consult.
D12. Now, she doesn't have any of her items anymore, right? Ennwyn?
No, she does.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oops. That's an 8, so we're good on that. The torches are fine.
Oh wait, torches will go out. Yeah, if they perish, the torch does go out. That's like,
Yeah.
So her torch would go out.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So Melhiliak still has his though.
Okay. Where are the torches? There they are. Excuse me. Alright. So there's that. Okay. Process. No unchanneled. Place initiative tokens. And we're going to do this again. Same way. Melhiliak on his 1s and 2s. Or 1, 3, and 5. She's on 2, 4, 6. Works for me. This isn't bad at all. It's a red token on the teleport track of all quests. Nope. And then we go to the encounter deck.
No. You still got a lot to do in the upkeep phase. just to go over it real quickly.
Yeah, process the afflictions. None of them had them.
Right.
If a hero has a lit torch, they roll a D1 or D12, which I did that
Okay.
for Melhiliak.
Just wanted to say everything so people know real quick what you do.
Oh, okay, I got you.
That's all.
Unchanneled any special ability cards. None need to be unchanneled. Oh, glad. Hey, Jason, make sure that you put yourself in for the whatchamacallit, for the giveaway if you're interested in doing that. Wait, I think you already have it, right? If you already have it, you're good. Place initiative tokens on each hero, which just did that.
You're just gonna keep it the same way, I guess.
Yeah. I like the going back and forth thing. It's a little bit better for me. Man, I just left Albus all there by himself. Place a red token on the teleport track if all quests are completed. They're not. And then that's all of it for the upkeep phase. Then comes the encounter. Correct?
Yes.
Alright.
Yes, I was looking through the comment stuff and all that.
Guardian roll. That comes after this tragedy that may befall me. Alright. Environment. In the distance, the heroes hear the sound of the deep, evil laughter, and many voices chanting. The faith has started a demonic ritual. When combating monsters with the demonic racial trait, these monsters receive a +3 to all warfare values while this environment is in effect.
Uh-oh. Okay, so that's what I was saying. In the encounter deck, there's the interlude cards like we saw. There's environment cards, events, and challenges. So that environment stays in effect until another one cancels it out, or there's things in the encounter deck that will cancel an environment. And know this is a bad one, but there's also very good environments. And I'll keep that. So that's telling you, notice that at the bottom left, there's 5 different races I created in the game. That's demonic. So if we're gonna combat it, like actually that Black Hand Blade Master, all those warfare values would have got jacked up by 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that was warfare. That was chaos. Oh,
No,
all
no,
of those
no,
are
no,
different
demonic.
warfares.
You'll see on a monster card, there's gonna be a racial trait. But that Black Hand Blade Master is in the demonic race.
So all 3 of his would have been upped by 3. So 15 would have gone to 18. The 11 would have gone to that would have sucked.
So we should hopefully something comes in to cancel that thing out. And there is stuff that will cancel it out without giving any spoilers.
Oh, I appreciate that. Awesome stuff. And
I hope you're enjoying this voice. And I feel so bad because I messed up that chamber with. I like to do things perfectly.
Honestly, yeah, I get it, but this game would have already ended if that's the case because of my shoddy rolling. So, good mistake, I guess. And not even too bad. Okay, so that's the encounter phase. Now we roll the D20, 1D20, and consult the Guardian track, which is this one right here. It should, if it hits 18 or is it 18 or higher, right?
Yes, for the Guardian.
I would happen to hit the 19.
You did?
Yep.
All right, so what we're going to do, okay, so we are working on, of course, Quest Table 1. And, and let me tell you guys, there's a quick mod that you can do. We won't do it now. There's Guardians go up to level 4. There's level 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you want an extra challenge, like right now in the game, you probably mixed your level 3 and level 4 Guardians together.
That's correct.
Okay, but what you can do now, well, not now, but I'm saying if you want a quick mod, you could take, like, for Quest Table 1, take the Guardian levels 1 and 2, mix them together, draw from the bottom. There could be a level 2 Guardian that will spawn, or a level 1. When you're working on Quest Table 3, take your level 2 Guardians, your level 3 Guardians, mix them together, draw from the bottom. So you don't know. There could be a level 1 or level 2, you know what I mean? So it gives you more variety of what could spawn. But in this case, we're just dealing with level 1. Yep. You're going to go to the Guardians. There's 8 unique Guardians in the game, and we're going to see what Guardian is going to spawn into the game.
I shuffled it, and we have...
Whoa, it's
Banevik.
I'm Banevik. Give me my blood.
Do me a favor.
This is a good one.
Huh?
I wrote Origins. I really developed these everything they gave with these Guardians. Do me a favor, read the origin story I wrote for Banevik.
The flavor text. Banevik is a part of a race known as the Great Elder Giants. This race is known for their size, strength, and chaotic behavior. As the legend goes, a group of 9 adventurers known as the Glorious Brigade of Avalon planned to capture and kill Banevik. After 3 days, the bodies of these men were found half-eaten and torn apart near Hunter's Watch. Oh my.
So in Hunter's Watch is a place in Avalon. So it's just kind of cool of what you learn with, just the lore and the world building I put into this game. It's a cool little story about him.
Mm-hmm. That is cool. So he gets what, just a black base?
No, they use purple.
Oh, okay.
You should have got 8 purple bases with the game.
Yeah, I think I did.
Another cool one, we don't have to get her up, but there's a one called Red Widow, this girl that's half spider, and she was transformed into Red Widow, and her origin story is really cool. And it's just it's probably one of my favorite ones that I developed. And there's going to be more about who she is in the expansion for what happened to her.
Oh, wow. Interesting. You got
do me a
big
favor.
plans.
Okay, sorry. Do me a favor. I want you to read it. I wrote. Do me a favor. I think people would enjoy it. Find Red Widow and read that origin story.
In the Guardians?
Yeah, and just know there's a place called the Vile Tower.
Oh, this is Red Widow. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think people would enjoy this one. And this is going to go much deeper in the expansion.
Oh, wow, cool.
Freddie Lopez did all the art for the Guardians. I said, this is what they're going to kind of look like, do it up, and Freddie just did it up.
Freddie is very talented. He did that one job for me, too, and he killed it. All right, origins. The Vile Tower. Kira Jandar was a warrior within the Maidens of Witherbrook Forest. Oh, yeah. Along with her comrade, Charcy Seabury. On a fateful night within the depth of the Vile Tower, Kira and Charcy had tracked down a malevolent archmage known only as Tavok. As Kira landed the killing blow, Tavok stabbed Kira with a tainted blade that transformed her into the creature known as the Red Widow. Ooh. And you know what's interesting? Okay, so you remember how I was playing the Avalon game a little bit?
Yeah. And
now I know some of these characters. This is
that's exactly what I wanted people to do, to connect. Now you see how much work went into this freaking game with that, to connect all this together.
Yeah, because in my mind now I'm like, oh, her and Charcy, man, those two were chumps. Like, that's really interesting.
And so in the Maidens of Witherbrook Forest, and there's a location, they live in that tower.
Yeah.
And there are these fierce female warriors that defend Avalon, and they're no one to mess with.
Yeah. So that's really interesting.
And then check this out. That Tavok that you just read about.
Yeah.
That's going to show up in one of the quests in the game. Like, that was one of the things Julius wrote, if I could touch on it. The world building and the lore, that's really what took a long time, because I wanted to give people how all this is intricately woven together. So when you get to a quest, that's going to pop up again. So it's just cool to find different little things, like that in the game.
Yeah, it will be. It really will be. That's awesome. Okay, now placing the Guardian is the same process, isn't it?
Yep, just roll a d8. You're going to use your monster spawn points. And we'll see when he moves. Guardians don't move like with the squares. They move by quadrants. They make huge movements.
Okay. Is it a D8? D8 or... Okay, yeah.
A D8, yeah, because there's 8 monster spawn points.
6. He's going to be a 6 where the elite was. So he's going to go here.
Yes! My club!
And now you're going to put him at the very end of the monster, where all those monster cards are at.
Oh, okay. So he's here too.
Banevik!
So he will be the last to activate.
Okay. That makes sense.
And you can move that environment card off of there now. Like just put it somewhere so we remember that.
Oh yeah.
If a demonic, I'll be watching if a demonic monster pops up.
Yeah. That'll be over there. So I know it's there. Boom. Clear it out. Clear it up.
And you know what? Before you go, I want to tell people who are watching that's one of the cool things about playing the standard Dungeon Crusade. When you play with 6 heroes, you're going to have maybe 2 heroes up in the spider lair. You're going to have a hero opening chest. You're going to maybe have another 2 heroes down there at the Tomb of St. Viticus doing this, another hero doing that.
Yeah.
There's like these little episodes going on all over the dungeon. It's like, like now on Dungeon Crusade, will they find the key in the spider lair? Will these 2 heroes, that's to me what I love. There's just all this different little stories going on all over the dungeon.
Same dungeon time, same dungeon channel. Okay, yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, so so you're gonna move that down though, the Guardian spawn track by 1. So now it should be on 17. Oh well, actually it's done. There was only gonna be 1 Guardian.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, that you could make you could change the difficulty. You could have 2 Guardians spawn, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8 Guardians. And that's more like Mega Dungeon Crusade when you're going to play with 12 heroes, 15 minions, and yeah, it's a very, very, very long game. But I am going to do a playthrough of that. It'll probably take a few months to play. But I really want to do that.
I know how it is. You don't always have the time to enjoy it. All right, so they're up there in the top corner now. Let me go ahead and make sure. Encounter the Guardian phase, that is done. Now it's the hero phase, and we're going to go ahead and get moving. Yeah, so she's going to go ahead and first. Healing potion is a free action, right? Did we already go over that?
Yeah, you can just say, I'm going to quaff, everyone's going to quaff down. Oh, wait, that's not our turn yet, though.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So
Melhiliak's first. Now, are you going to go back into a chamber and try to find this onyx key in the spider lair? Or no, you're going totally different?
No, I'm going to go into the chamber. I mean, I've taken a beating already, so it's fine. And maybe I'll find something different.
Or yeah, like I like to show people
Feral.
secret room.
Huh?
Like show people, like how to pick. There's a really cool lock picking system where you use colored dice and all that. So we'll try to show that off too.
Okay. And that's in the places with the secret rooms, right?
Yeah. So maybe we can find the onyx key, and then on the way to the ancient ruins, try to discover a secret room. Maybe pop open a crate if there's I think there's actually there isn't that over there in the ruins of Daggerith, that right below the spider lair. Isn't that an empty chamber in a crate? Go down one. It's right in that
here.
area.
Yeah, there is.
Isn't there a crate with a empty chamber?
There is.
Okay, so we can go in there and show how there's crates you can smash open.
Let's do
it. And there's 16 different crates in the game. Good and bad stuff could be inside.
Exactly. So I have 4 plus his 2 for the torch. See, Paul, I didn't forget the torch this time. So he moves 8.
But remember, though, we should try to show...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he was over in the cesspool area?
Yeah. 5.
Wait, are you going back into the spider lair to look for the key?
Yeah.
Okay, because we could show how to rally a hero, where Ennwyn and Melhiliak can go in together and fight a champion.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. So let me start this back where he was. Sorry, my big old head is in the way. Okay, so what would he have to do? He would have to set his initiative to rally?
No, you're just going to move into the chamber, and then you're going to rally Ennwyn.
Okay, I got you. So 8.
No, we'll walk through it. It's easy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Here, we'll go here. 6. That's the spider layer there.
Okay, are you in? I can't see. Are you in the chamber?
Yeah, I am in the chamber now. It's kind of...
Okay, wait. Now, so this is a big rule. You don't reveal that champion monster token. Okay. And Ennwyn is very close to him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you're saying is you're going to declare, I want to rally a hero into this chamber to help fight this champion monster, right?
Yeah. So this is Melhiliak here. You can see Melhiliak, and
right, he is in a chamber.
Him. Yeah. He's in the chamber.
So it costs. So take initiative token 1,
Mm-hmm.
flip it over to rally.
Okay, because that's the second part of the second action of that initiative, correct?
Right. Well, you can. This is when you're rallying a hero before you attack. So this is like permitted to do it this way.
Okay.
So what you're gonna do is pay 1 essence for the rally call. So on Melhiliak, spend 1 essence.
Okay.
Okay. Now he's kind of calling out to Ennwyn. Ennwyn has initiative token 2.
Mm-hmm. So that's going to be rally.
Flip that over. Rally. Now she's going to run into that chamber. Roll for her movement.
Let me just do this right quick. At least for this turn. Okay,
Yeah, that's good.
There we go. That's better. Yeah, there we go. So she's going to do... I'm going to roll for her movement.
Yes, she has a base move at a 3 with the D6.
4, 5, 6, 7. So she's actually perfect because she doesn't have a torch, but 4 plus her 3.
And remember something, guys, that essence, you can burn essence, 1 essence to gain 1 movement. And you can do that as much as you like. So let's say she was too short. You could spend 2 essence to gain 2 movement.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, so you can exert
notice.
that to do that. But if she has no essence, you can't do that because you have no essence. But you can always burn as much as you want. But remember, it's kind of a precious commodity, especially when you get starting getting special abilities. You need that to cast those.
Okay, I got you.
Okay, so she's in the chamber now, right?
Yeah, they're rallied to fight.
So picture it. They're in the chamber. It's kind of dark, and the monster's about to come out to be like what it is. Flip over the monster token. Now remember, this could be an empty chamber, a level 1, or a level 2.
Let's see, people. Let's see what it is. Oh yeah, they're gonna mollywop a level 1.
Okay, well this is gonna be good. So now notice though, you have 2 different heroes, and they're gonna cover a lot of those warfare types. So you're gonna do probably pretty good, unless it's like a spellcaster. Like someone really strong at arcane and spiritual, then there might not do too hot, but it's a level 1. So draw the top card and hope you don't get a dual monster chamber.
Yeah, see, that's what I got my first turn last time in the champion, right?
Yep, level 1 champion.
Black Hand Sniper.
Okay. Oh, and this is good. Is it okay, so check this out. The elite one has shot in the dark, but if you have a lit torch, you can spot him, and you don't have to do that. So if that was the elite version, Melhiliak has a torch. So this is part. We got a problem.
Now he is one of those that gets a +3, right?
That's what I was just gonna say. He's a demonic creature.
Now where is that race trait shown? Oh, there it is, right here.
Yep, and it is demonic, and that's part of the Black Hand army, led by Lord Blackhand, one of the guardians in the game.
So his range is at a 16. His spirituality? No, his
spiritual.
No, that's a knife. That's a knife. That's
that's the sword. No, that's the sword. So it's physical warfare, ranged warfare, and chaos warfare. But you know what?
16.
Melhiliak excels as proficient at physical warfare and chaos. He's going to do good. Melhiliak or Ennwyn is, of course, your archer. So this should be pretty. You should know who's going to attack in what phase.
Oh, okay,
so you're going to get your ranged warfare token, your physical, and your chaos warfare.
At least there's no spiritual.
Yeah, I mean, this is actually perfect.
It is a good mix.
Encounter, though, is going to buff those up, but hopefully you'll do good.
Oh, wait. Now, she's still down at 2. During that rally, would she have been able to take that potion? During her turn?
Oh, yeah, you could, so you could just go ahead and say that you did that. Yeah, no penalty.
Okay, I wasn't sure if she would have been able to.
But even like before combat, even like right now, you could say, I want to use it. There's no, it's very easy like that. There's no, under this rule, you can, it's just, you just quaff it down. And you can use another one, so there's no cooldown.
Oh, okay. Well, she's actually all the way up now.
Okay, so you have the 3 warfare tokens?
Yep, shuffle them. I know that encounter card does. Goofy encounters. Hey, Farrell, how are you doing today, man? Much appreciated for you stopping by the stream. Like you said, it does look beefy, but already I'm pretty much getting a hold of it.
Yeah, once you really, I'm not just saying this, but I've heard other people say once you play a round or two, it's pretty simple.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a lot of stuff like mining and crafting. You have to look that up, but then that's easy.
All right.
Okay,
we
so
start with
phase
chaos.
1 is going to be chaos. You already know who's going to attack.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you now, you're going to use Melhiliak. You're going to use Mallory's golden bow, right?
Most definitely.
And but
Well,
now he has.
Yeah, because that's ranged. He can do that too. So that's that.
Right. And then, so what you're going to do is then roll the Chaos
black.
Warfare dice. And you can add, remember, 3 to this.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I hit him at 17.
What did you roll?
Huh?
What did you? I couldn't see the roll.
Oh, sorry. 14. 14
Oh,
by
yeah,
itself.
that's
So 17.
great. And well, it's almost dead. So okay, so you're gonna take the little hit markers, like with your game. Those they always have like the little silver X.
Oh, is that what that is?
Those are Does it have different numbers too, like 1, 3, and 5?
Oh, okay, I see him.
Yeah, so you're gonna put 2 of the 1s on the Black Hand Sniper, and you're probably just gonna kill it. And then I'll show you the loot and gold roll. It's always random what the monsters may be carrying.
Okay.
They may be carrying some. Yeah, those are the damage markers.
Cool.
Okay, phase 1 is over. So clear that one warfare token, the dice. So you can see the revised combat system is really.
It is much quicker than in the rulebook. So Melhiliak's going to go again.
So he's going to attack with Mallory's golden bow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so really with 3, so 14. But he has a +2 on his card.
Yep.
On his hero card. He's proficient in physical warfare.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, plus his 2, 18, plus 2, 20. So he hits him big time. For 2.
There you go.
And he's dead, right? I think so.
Yep. So now, can I do the death sound for him?
Please.
Okay, here goes. Oh, my gosh. Do you like that? You want to replay? That's my death sound for a Black Hand Sniper. You like that one?
I do.
Yeah, it was it.
that I'm done. That was classic. He said,
Thank you. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's how it goes, like something from the Super Nintendo years.
It does. He just puke. I mean, he let up some fluids. The monster did. Okay, so.
Oh, did Rodger just puke? Oh, no, that was the Black Hand Sniper.
All right.
Okay, so
now,
first of all, okay, wait, show the cards for everyone. Okay, notice the little green thing. You might have to hold it closer because it's kind of fuzzed out. The green. Wow, there's a hole in it.
Oh, that's because it's green screen. That says 2.
Okay, that means you get 2 life force. Guys, think of life force as XP, but it's put into a collective pool for all heroes to draw from. You're going to use that to get new special abilities to level up. And in the loot deck, there's 193 pieces of loot in the game and 9 different rarities. You're going to find underworld artifacts. They're very rare. They're super hard to find, but these things do 6 damage. And you could add like +8 to warfare rolls. But here's the thing. Your hero's soul could be consumed using this because they're evil weapons.
Oh,
and so you have to feed them with life force, and you have to make a fate roll with a d20. If you hit a 13 or a 13 or higher, you're safe. If it's lower, your hero's soul's consumed and they're killed.
Oh.
So it's a really cool thing if you could dual wield underworld artifacts and do a potential 12 damage. So that's when if it's like end game and you got to kill like level 4 guardians,
Mm-hmm.
you can send in a hero with 2 underworld artifacts, but no, there's a double chance they could be killed and their souls consumed by the underworld artifact. So they're evil, but they're super powerful.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So
there's
it's
a lot in
risk.
this game, Julius.
It's a risk. I like it though.
That's what I wanted people to do. Think, okay, wait, should I use this? Or, the potential to do a hellacious damage there, but damn it, then what my soul's heroes kill, but they can be resurrected. But
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, so anyway, that's also in the game. So okay, we got that. So life force is equals XP, put in a collective pool. Now
Yep.
we're gonna do the loot and gold roll. This is a probability of every monster carrying gold or a piece of loot. And you're gonna notice that some monsters have a better chance of carrying gold and some have a better chance of carrying loot. So you might want to hold that card up again. Notice the treasure chest and the gold coin.
Next to it.
See,
that's his-
17 plus, 12 plus. You make one roll on a d20. As long as you hit those numbers or higher, you get to draw from the loot deck for the treasure chest, and
Or
you
get
get
that
to take
gold.
100 gold if it's 12 or higher.
Okay.
And if you look at Banevik, it says ×2. Just like in a video game or an MMORPG, notice that he has higher rewards. It says ×2. You make 2 loot and gold rolls.
Okay.
Yeah,
got
so
you.
there's, because it's a boss, so there's a chance to be carrying more gold.
Okay. Makes perfect sense.
So that's how, just wanted to point that out. So we're going to make our loot and gold roll, one single roll. Good luck. And they search the
13.
monster, and what is it?
Got a 13 on that.
Okay, of course, it wasn't higher than a 17. If it was, you could draw a loot card from the deck. But as it is, you get 100. Yeah, and you could give it to whatever hero you want.
Well, because Melhiliak's broke because he bought all that stuff.
You need to pop open a treasure chest and find that big 2,500 gold chest.
You know what, Rodger? I'm not talking to you about the treasure chest anymore. Okay? We already tried that twice.
See, I don't want to tell you the ratio. You can count the cards, but just know there is a lot of good stuff.
Oh, yeah, I can
So look,
imagine.
you're sending out the bad stuff now.
Now, this card, does it get shuffled back in or just off to the side?
Yes. You shuffle. It could come up again. But of course, you could house rule it and not take it out. And wait, just while you're looking through the deck, show everyone a dual monster chamber card. And you guys will know, I think there's 4 levels of champion monsters. So you'll see this evil skull, and it gets more evil and wicked and bloody as it goes up.
There's no dual monster chamber card in here.
Did you take them out?
No, I don't think I did. Oh, you know what? Let me check. Because if it was in... It's supposed to be in the champions, right?
Yes.
Let me see something, because I think... Is there a rule where you can take those out, like, on the difficulty?
I tell people, when you're learning the game, to take those things out, because they could... It's just better to learn the game like that without those things in it, because it makes the game a lot harder.
Oh, yeah. That's what happened to Melhiliak. We don't forget about that. No, where are my dual monster chamber cards? Are they on level 1?
Well, there's level 2, level 3, and level 4 ones, but the skulls get more evil.
Yeah, I don't have any with the level 1 champions. Let me see if they're in here with level 2 at all. And it's just, yeah, see, there it is. Level 2. That is actually cool with it whited out a little bit.
Is that the level 1?
This is a level 2.
Oh, that's level 2. But yeah, so what this means, guys, is say you pull that card, you don't got to fight one champion monster. You have to fight 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's a chance. And there's 2 in each deck. And then you don't have to do it, but like for the level 3, the skulls get even more wicked. And level 4, they're like bloody and like demonic and everything.
Oh, that's why.
If you go into a level 4 chamber and pull a dual monster card and pull like 2 like elite level 4, that will ruin your day. That's very tough to fight 2 level 4 champion monsters, like a Death Knight and a Crypt Fiend.
He said, "Is it higher than the Dungeon Quest?" Okay,
But
this
no,
is level 2.
but Andrew, I typed to you, but it might be easier just to say it. You can make Dungeon Crusade as easy as you want or as soul-crushingly difficult as you want, and everywhere in between. 6 different difficulties. You can tweak everything. So I hope that answers. If you put it all the way on master difficulty, the game will probably be over in a matter of a few turns. You can make it that difficult.
Yeah, mine was
Like-
my first game was over in 1 turn. Melhiliak's
One turn.
Yeah, Melhiliak's turn. I went straight from this thing into this room, and it was the dual monsters at level 2. And it was just Melhiliak because I couldn't rally. So yeah.
Well, then
ended
he
up
would have
dead.
just died, but you could res him.
Yeah, I didn't. No. My
hopefully you're
spirits were
learning a lot.
already crushed. Yeah. He knows it. All right. So that was both of their turns, right? Because they rallied.
Well, that was but then but so you still have
And
initiative token 3. So they actually have another. Oh wait, quest item. Now you get to take the quest item.
okay. Clear this off the board, the monster. Boop. And we're going to take this quest item, and hopefully it is a key. And it is not. It's nothing. Blah, bah, humbug.
Okay. I remember we're looking for the onyx key in the spider lair, so you know the key was not there. So the key will always change from chamber to chamber. You'll never know where that's at.
Oh, yeah. And that's actually a definite plus.
Okay, so now, so initiative token 3. Melhiliak can go now. He has another turn. Again, that's why the solo Crusader mode goes so quickly, because you have 3 initiative tokens.
He actually has 5 on top of his 2 on top of his 2, so 9.
I'd go back in that level 2 chamber, or maybe go to the other one that's unknown. Maybe it'll be another level 1.
7, 8, 9. If he goes here, he has just enough to get to the door.
But remember, you can burn essence, and you have a second action.
Oh, yeah.
So say it's your second action, you could like move and say, okay, I'm going to attack. So it's all good.
Oh, yeah, the blessing card. I mean, do we really need it right now, though? Because I really didn't look at all the blessings. Mm-hmm. You told me to get one at the beginning.
Oh, you? I didn't even know you had it. You can reveal that at like during any time.
Ah, so once you reveal it, it's not used or anything, right?
Well, no, you have to reveal to see what it is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, despair.
Despair.
Read the sad text.
A feeling of desolation consumes you.
Yeah, so your prayers weren't answered.
That is so sad, though.
I sat there thinking really sad stuff right there. All of them say something different.
That's awful. I thought the blessing card was kind of like a gamble almost. Like a random blessing from the heavens that in the midst of battle you can hopefully get one type thing.
Oh, I see. Oh, that would be actually really cool.
That's what I assumed.
But there's the one Angel of Vengeance that she'll add extra damage to your attacks.
Yeah.
Angel of Swiftness will give you more fast. You can move faster, and so on. Healing, Angel of Healing, she will heal you in your time of need or whatever. So there's all these different angels in the game.
Nice. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and spend essence to move in here.
But no, remember you didn't even have to. You had a second action.
Well, the second action is to rally, isn't it?
Nope, you can all just do that. What you can do is move into the chamber before you attack. Say, I want to rally Ennwyn, pay the 1 essence, rally her, and then kind of your attack is on hold. So picture it like this, okay? I'm going to do it thematic. Melhiliak goes in to attack, right? Mm-hmm. Calls out to Ennwyn, does the rally call, exerts 1 essence from yelling it out. Ennwyn comes running in. Okay, I'm ready, Melhiliak. Okay, then they're going to join forces and put their attacks together. Think of it like that.
Okay, I got you. That makes more sense then. Welcome back,
yeah,
Jason.
So don't burn that. Oh, he's
And
back. Welcome back.
use life points and upgrade Melhiliak. You can already. There's only 2 life points.
Oh, the life force stuff. But
Yeah.
yeah, but you can't. There's two. Well, okay. Well, there's 2 special things in the game right now that if you can find them, you can level up to level 2. But you have to wait till you're at Celebration Day.
Yeah.
Then, and once Quest Table 1 is done and you're at Celebration Day, you are permitted to level your heroes up to level 2. But like I said, if you find some things in the game, they will, and they're pretty cool too. You can level them up to the next level.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so you have to technically wait for Celebration Day.
Yeah. Okay, that's what
Unless
I
you
had read
find
before. Huh?
These special events.
Yeah, I had read that somewhere in there, and I wasn't sure if I just missed it or something. Okay, so yeah, so he goes in. Oh yeah, Evelyn, and he.
Evelyn, Ennwyn. Her name is Ennwyn. Get it right.
I did that in the
Evelyn.
promo too.
Every time, you know what I think? Can I tell you what I think of? Can I?
What's
can I tell
that?
you what I
Go
think
ahead.
of
Go
these
ahead.
I picture, seriously, I mean, this is what I visualize, like a 1955 apartment and this guy that's worked all day calling out to his wife, Evelyn, get my TV dinner over here now. That's what I think of. Like some 50s woman named Evelyn and some worker. Evelyn, get me a beer while you're at it with my TV dinner.
Why is it gotta be a TV dinner though?
That's Evelyn. I just picture like some woman from 1955 that's like a housewife and her husband works like all day, and that's really. I think of weird stuff.
Get me a beer with my TV dinner.
Yeah. Auntie Evelyn.
Oh,
I got a million of them.
Ouch, that hurt.
And I just want you to, I should say it, my field of Lilacs is kicking in, I think. So I am getting kind of
a sandwich.
Frustrated.
Kind of what?
You know, like I'm getting excited, so I'm getting a little sweaty. So thank God I have Field of Lilacs on.
Now, for her to get in there, she has to spend essence now, right?
So what did she roll? She has 4 plus 3.
4 plus her. Oh wait, 3. Yeah. So
Get
she
me a
needs.
sandwich.
She needs 3 more to get there.
That's funny, Jason.
Yes.
The TV dinner has that chocolate pudding, always the best.
Wait, what?
One of those in
Oh no, that is nasty.
I have not
Come
bought
on, Jason.
Swanson TV. I'm gonna buy one. I think just to have one. Now that I said that, I haven't had one for years. What a good time.
Yeah. Hope
Okay,
that TV dinner has a. Oh yeah, was that her name in that movie? Evelyn from The Mummy? I never remember her name. Even though her brother does call it. Evelyn? I don't remember it being Evelyn.
Okay, so we're in there, right? They're in the chamber.
Mm-hmm.
And he paid the 1 essence to rally her. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so now they're there. Reveal the monster token.
If it's a monster token. If not, I'd be okay. Yep. Level 1 monster. Boop.
So do you think you got this on your own now?
I think so. Let's go with that. Let's get my little level 1 champion. And this is the Black Hand Blade Master. Of course, he's getting the +3 on everything.
Wait a minute, that can't be.
Why not?
No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What you said it was a level 1.
Yeah, this is a level. How did the level 2s get over there?
That's a level 2.
Okay, I get it. Oh, I must have pulled from the other deck.
All right, I'll be right back. I got to use the little girl's room.
Tell Evelyn to bring you a sandwich. Evelyn. Yes, this art is amazing. This art really is. So we got the Sister of the Faith. Oh! Sister of the Faith. Sisters of... No, that's not it. But she is an elite, which really sucks. She has a gold star. So level 1, she uses physical, spiritual, and an axe, which sucks, but they should be okay. No. Spiritual and chaos. There we go. I'm going to shuffle these 3. And I believe he said when it is elite, they have a special ability. So let me read this out loud. Black in mind, before combat, each hero must test wisdom to negate this effect. On a fail, the hero loses 1d3 worth of essence. Also, test chaos resistance. On a fail, the hero is stricken with a chaos affliction. Woo-wee! There we go. This is going to be interesting. Alright, so hero must test wisdom. And I'm just going to roll for both. We're going to say, well, d20. Red is Ennwyn. White is Melhiliak. Okay, so she failed horribly. Before combat, hero must test the wisdom. Oh yeah, we're going by the thing, so it's -6 on level 1. So a 4 for them, which they did. Good. Yeah, so there's
Wait, what happened now?
They negated the effect. It's the Sister of the Faith, elite status. So they had to test their wisdom of 10, and they actually had to test it for 4 because of the scalable difficulty. I can't spend that until I get to Celebration Day, Paul.
Oh, no. Oh, I see. No, Paul, thank you for saying that, Paul. You can use Enlightenment for maybe. Actually, I'd use it for your next one, and either Ennwyn or Melhiliak can get a new special ability. Can pick up one of 3 special abilities.
Okay, so
we'll show you if you want to show that after all this, though.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so they both passed this, the blackened mind thing.
Yeah, so they passed this test before the battle. That's what this was.
Oh, and Sister of the Faith, there's this evil religious cult in the game, and that's one of the members, the Sister of the Faith. Freddie Lopez again with the art.
Yeah, he's amazing. So Chaos comes first, so of course it's going to be Melhiliak with the bow, which does automatic 2 damage, but it also adds to these, which is what I'm getting now. Okay, and that is Chaos Black. Let's see what he does, and she needs 16 or higher.
Oh, that's right, Jason. There's an app in the App Store for Dungeon Crusade. I don't know if you did that, Julius.
Jason's mentioned it a few times.
If you want an automated dice roll, it's a very slick. This very nice guy named Ed built the app, and use that or the regular dice. So you're on the worst warfare thing, right? I'm sorry, I was reading that. So you got to that. All right.
Yeah. So Paul's saying you can use it right now.
The racial trait is human, of course. It's not demonic.
Oh, so it doesn't get the plus. Okay, gotcha. Oh yeah.
No, that's
the demonic race with the little demonic symbol.
Right, okay, so that's it's a hand, so it's human.
Okay. So he just has to hit 13. How did I whiff that bad? My goodness.
Wow.
It's 4 and 6.
Yeah, even adding the 3 on his card, that's 7. That sucks.
That is a horrible thing. So he's going to take 1 hit for that. We're going to get rid of this.
So phase 2 is over?
No, that's phase 1.
No, phase going into phase 2.
Phase 2, spiritual witch. He's also going to do this one because he has the weapon for it. That same weapon does spirit. That's a good weapon.
But he has a -2 on spiritual, right?
Yeah, so it's just going to be a +1, so he won't be in the negative.
What does Ennwyn have out of? Well, no, you
Nothing.
have to do 2
Ennwyn has 0. Evelyn has 0.
But see, okay, let me tell you something. That's one of the things about classic combat, that it is more in depth, it's more challenging. But the thing is, like, each hero has to attack. It's much more like the Breath of Fire games from like the Super Nintendo days. And so if you want something more challenging, more in depth, I like both systems, but the classic is just a little different than this, where each hero has to attack in a phase. So you would have to declare. So Ennwyn, and then you roll all the dice together.
Mm-hmm.
So it all like the battling happens all at once.
Yeah,
so
and that's why you had that separate battle board for that. Mm-hmm.
But it's nice if for people who want something more like that, so you could choose between the two or mix it up and use them both.
No, I may actually end up going classic at some point. Once I get a real grasp on this, because I did try it first with classic, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah, especially like with champ. But remember, with minions, you combat them the same way. We'll probably see some combat. So that mode that was started up is no longer supported or anything. That you fight minions how you do it now in the game with one warfare type, randomly selected by the minion. But anyway, so go ahead. So we're in phase 2.
Yep.
And
this
10.
is Melhiliak. He's going to go against her with this again. Since that gives him a +1, basically. Evelyn would have 0.
Evelyn.
Ennwyn would have 0.
Hey,
oh, that's funny. Oh, I'm
Julius,
so
can you do me a favor?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you send Albus to the villas for Evelyn and see if they have any TV dinners?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I did do the Black and Mine. I did do that before combat. While Groovus was getting a TV dinner from.
I'm gonna buy one of those damn things tomorrow, just for the heck of it, and I'll post it on Facebook.
Guys, Turquoise Green is here. Turquoise, he usually follows me on Twitch. So it's awesome to see you in here on YouTube, giving me some support. Make sure you go by and check out that, that giveaway, fill out the form. But thanks so much for being here. You're awesome. And yes, I would love to have a designated roller. Not loaded dice, because that would be cheating. So here we
really
go.
thank you for everyone for hanging out tonight. I'm having a really good time.
9,
and so thank you.
10, 11. Perfect.
Yep.
I got right at 11. Yes!
So 2 damage, and she has 2 remaining.
Yep. And I didn't take any that time. And that makes me happy. Boom. Okay, and then last one is, of course, going to be, I believe it was Warfare, and he's going to stay here for that because he gets an automatic +2. Ennwyn, I didn't know Ennwyn gets a +2 as well. That's interesting.
With physical?
Warfare, yeah, physical. That's interesting. And we're just going to go ahead and do this. Mercenary. Boop. 6, 7, 8, 9. And out of 11, he misses and gets 1 damage.
Wait a minute. 7. Oh, yeah. See, he has 2 on his hero card, but you don't have any kind of gear that buffs that.
No gear that upgrades that.
Okay. Well.
So he's going to take that.
So that's the
down.
end of this round. Of course, you're not going to evade or try to evade. I mean, you almost have her dead at this point.
Pretty much. So at that point, it just starts right back over, correct?
Yep, you're going to round 2, top of the round.
Yep.
Shuffle up the warfare tokens, reveal the first one.
Yeah, this does go a lot. Yeah, Albus is over there. He found a stack of bones. Like, he got some bones on his way over here, and he's just like, let them do what they want to do. So we're going to go this way, starting with Spiritual, Melhiliak, starting with that. 7, 8. My goodness, how am I just whiffing so bad now? So he takes 1 again.
Wait a minute. you had an 8.
4, 5, 6, 7, and then his +3 negates his +2 and gives it a +1. So it ends up being 7 + 1. Yeah, because Melhiliak has -3 on his, or -2. Yeah, I know. It's been a minute, Turquoise. I haven't had a chance to do that for a minute. So that's that. I gave him his hit. We're going to go back and do this again. My DD. That's red. Same thing. Gives it a +1, I believe. No, +2. Same deal. Come on. Good roll. Good roll. 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. What in the world is up with these rolls?
Yeah, you're not rolling too good. I mean, this is...
Alright, next one I'm saving for Ennwyn. And that's chaos. No, he should be good with this one.
Yeah.
He should be. And if not,
Also, third.
I'm kicking him out. Also, what? Oh, there we go. 14.
17.
That definitely hits it. So she takes 2 again.
Yep, dead.
Mm-hmm. So she is gone. Boop, boop.
Okay, so first thing you do, well, after you clear up everything up, you're going to look at the life force, which I think is 2 again. So now you have 4 life force.
Is 2.
And we'll show how to use enlightenment.
Yeah.
And you could do enlightenment too. Like, well, real quick, say you leave celebration day and your heroes are still level 1. As long as they're past that first celebration day, they can level up. We're using enlightenment to level 2. As long as if they're on quest table 2. So you can do that when you're working on that if you didn't have the life force during celebration day.
Oh, okay, so I got you.
So you have your 2 life force, right?
No, I think we should wait just to mess with poor Paul in the chat. Yeah, I got my 2 life force.
Okay, so we'll do the loot and gold roll. Remember how to do that?
Yeah. It's just,
so what is that? So the chest to get a piece of loot.
It's 17 and 8.
To get a piece of 100 gold.
16.
What? Oh, I was hoping you would get
close.
That.
But I get my gold.
You got 100 gold.
100 gold. Goat. That is funny.
Okay, so that's done.
Yeah.
So now we can see. So that's done. Now let's see if the onyx key is in that chamber of the dungeon or in the spider lair.
Okay. Yeah,
if it's not there, it's with that level 2 in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because we left the level 2 monster in there. Good stuff. Yep, that's the key. That's the onyx.
Okay, so the onyx key will open up red chamber doors with red faces. So now we can go look at the sparkling cherry jubilee wine for Baron Whitmore.
And that works. And then we are going to enlighten, right?
I would show, yes. And it really depends on, you might want to look at dual shot. It should be three life force. So go to the academy over on the village board. You might want to flip that camera so people can see. So the village has all these different buildings. That's the academy. So I would take a look at dual shot, and you could read that one. And these are very fun, easy to use special abilities.
I need to see. Oh yeah, and it's per level. I think that's what I did. I separated it per level.
Oh, Paul's right. Paul with Melhiliak, there's one called Intimidating Shout.
Yeah.
And when Melhiliak uses that, he gets to debuff some of the lower the value of some monsters' warfare values to make it easier.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah,
so, but I mean, look at both. Your choice. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but
Paul's
you may
been shouting about the intimidating shout for quite a minute. Paul's been in there like, get that shout! And I do want to see this shot. No damage from a successful. You know what? Yeah. Oh, so it debuffs? Actually, that's probably what I'm going to go with anyways. Because my rolls are so shoddy, I need something that's going to kind of complement my playstyle. So something that debuffs their shouts or their stuff wouldn't be bad at all.
Take a look at both, and you know what? Decide whatever you want. Look at dual shot for Ennwyn, and then intimidating shout for Melhiliak, and choose whatever you want.
Actually, they're 2 each. Oh no, that's the green number is what? That's how much it costs, or how much it earns.
That's the life force cost.
Actually, they can both do it then. Because they're
Anyway,
both
so-
of them are 2. Huh?
I was going to show, like, hold up dual shot for a second.
Mm-hmm.
I was just going to break down, like, the anatomy of a card. Okay, so...
If it's see-through, that's where it's green.
Okay, see, like, how there's the door chamber?
Mm-hmm.
Or the icon of the little door chamber door. That means
Yeah.
you can use that within a chamber.
Oh, nice.
That tells you it's a level 1. After you use it, see the red arrow? That
Yeah.
means that it has to be channeled. And also you could use that in the corridor of the dungeons. See, like, the little, it looks like a corridor of a dungeon with the gray.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll have a red X over some of that. Means you can't use it in the dungeon or the chambers. But this is something nice you could use, you know, you could read what the ability does, but you could use that
Yeah.
in a chamber or the dungeon.
Okay. Gotcha. Nice. And that's both of them. Now, one has a green up, one has a red.
That means, yeah, so red, if Ennwyn uses the dual shot, she has to channel it,
Mhm.
turn it upside down,
And then
and
this
then
one is
green
just...
means it can continuously be used.
All right, man. You take care, Andrew. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. Make
It
sure
was nice
everything
hanging
is in
out
the...
with you, Andrew, and thank you for your time.
Yeah, Andrew's part of my gaming group, my local one, so we have a good time. Lots of inside jokes. Make sure you said you already did the giveaway entry, so yeah, have a good one, man. Thanks so much, dude. Okay, so actually both of these can get got, as they say.
That what? Say that again?
Both of them can get got. If that's that
yeah.
right there is the cost of it, correct?
Is
Green?
the green. That's the life force cost.
Okay,
Orange, of course, is essence. How much it's going to cost.
to use.
How much essence it's going to cost that hero to use.
Okay, got you. So they each have something nice.
And remember, that's why in the bazaar in the village that
Mhm.
there's the, and I think you have some. You have Ochre juice potions that restores 6 essence.
Okay, basically it's like mana in a lot of games. So we spend our 4.
Exactly.
Oops.
Yep.
She hasn't been hit yet since she came back, which is good. There we go. So they both have a special ability now.
Okay, so that costed both of their. I mean, yeah, you could do it both, but that costed both of their last initiative tokens.
Oh, did it? Okay. Gotcha. So that's... Oh, yeah, because it did say that on the little cheat sheet. You can do Enlightenment. Use Enlightenment to gain a level. Use Enlightenment to gain a new special ability. Okay. Cool. That's a cool action. Oh, boy. That's good stuff. So that's the end of their turn. Now we're going to go on to the Guardian, or... No, hero phase, monster phase. Spawn new minions if minion count in dungeon is less. So
Which you know you already have 3.
we already have 3. That didn't go up, so that's still good. Then they're gonna move as they need to move, correct? Oh yeah, let me look at the easy one.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're going to move now. Yeah, I said yeah. You consulted that. That's done. So now they're going to move.
Where did? Oh, there it is. And they're gonna move according to the 3 dice. We're gonna see if they get raid. And their whatchamacallit. What was it? Was it the D? Yeah, it was a D20.
Oh,
So
we're going to
these
see
three-
how a guardian moves. So, yep, you got your raid die. So who's up? The blue,
The blue,
shadow.
the blue, yeah. So we'll put him out here, so I know what
You
I'm
can
doing.
take that screen because village board and the dungeon UI board. There you go.
Yep.
Okay, so. Oh wait, no. Take out the patrol route die. You don't need that now.
Oh, really?
Because because.
Oh, you're already on a route.
Patrol.
Now,
So
once you come across them.
consult the raid die. Is it a 20?
Nope. It's a 9.
So remove that. And then that's a lot of
6.
movement, though.
Yeah,
Now
6
let me show you what's going to happen. It's going to hit a patrol route.
Mhm.
So go ahead and count it. So move it there.
5. And
Okay,
then
so
you do the patrol route.
It has 5 movement remaining, right?
Yeah.
Because that's okay. So hold on to that 5. All you're gonna do now is roll the patrol route. So it's thinking. Think it's like its brain. It's thinking where to go.
Is that pink? It's gonna go pink here.
Pink. Oh, purple. But
Purple, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, and another 5. Is it going down that corridor? Yeah, it is. There's that. That's where he's going. And that's the end of that part. Next one. Same deal.
Yeah. Is the shadow servant?
That's correct.
So remember, you don't have to roll a patrol route dive for right now.
Not yet, yeah.
Or I mean, you could because it may hit a patrol route, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so raid die, nope, nothing.
He's just going to move his 4 along wherever his current route is. Oh, he was over here. 1, 2, 3, and he's just standing on a treasure chest. Wonderful. Boop. Actually, let me do this real quick. I had a friend that printed me up some of these. Oh, same friend, actually. He printed me up some of the arrow things. Before I end up forgetting. It did. So now I can tell where they're going. Because I will forget by next turn where this little spider was heading. I can't use it for the red, but I do remember where he's at. There we go. So he's just moving his 4. He already moved it. And then this one here. Actually, yeah, I'm getting the hang of it. And I don't think he's going to run into any patrol soon. Nope, no rating. He's going to move 5 plus 2, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, he stops there.
So he's just,
Yeah,
so he's done there, so that's perfect. So next turn, it'll just pick up a new patrol route. Now, Banevik. So this is how Guardians move.
Okay.
And there's a few of them, there's 8 unique Guardians, but there's one called Horus that's on this fiery steed, this undead warrior, and then there's Dreadthorn, the undead dragon. They can actually move 4 quadrants. They can move a lot. Banevik, if you take a look at his card, you'll see 2Q. Remember we were talking before about quadrants, 6 by 6? Simply tells you Banevik is going to move 2 quadrants. All you have to do with them, with the Guardians, roll the patrol route die. And they're going to move to the next quadrant. They make huge movement.
Yeller. Sorry, that flipped.
Yellow.
Yep.
I don't think there's yellow.
There's not.
Green, maybe? You mean green?
No, this is literally yellow.
Oh, that's orange. Sorry.
Orange, yeah, that's what I meant. Oh, okay, I see. So he's going to move toward the next quadrant?
Yes, so follow the orange patrol route.
Oh, just to the next. Because a quadrant is one of the smaller of the 4,
6
right?
by 6. No, all of them are even 6 by 6 squares. Look at the blue area right in front of you, Hero's Vigil.
Mm-hmm.
Or right there, Ogre's Lair. There's Ogre's Lair west and east.
Yeah.
Each one is 6 by 6. Well of Eternity, all the way to your right, the purple area, 6 by 6.
Oh,
Chapel
okay,
of
yeah.
Light, right above, 6 by 6. There's the north and south.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
All of them are 6 by 6.
If you break the full tile up, it's a 2 by 2. So I was saying one of the 4, whatchamacallit. So he takes this up into this quadrant here.
Exactly. And then one more because he's going to move 2 quadrants, roll the patrol route die one more time.
Oh, okay. Nice. And that's blue.
Okay, so he's going to go on the blue one, and then he ends his turn on the blue one, or at the next, and that's it.
That's very interesting. He moves pretty quick for such a big guy. Yeah, he's a pretty big guy. And then that's it for the monster phase. Oh, wow, that is...
So, Julius, let me ask you, I'm going to probably have to get rolling here because it's going
Likewise.
on a level. So, is there any way, do you think you'll have time tomorrow? Do you want to pick, since we spent a lot of time teaching and talking about the game, where would you want to do something, if your schedule is open over the weekend, to just play a little more of stuff? Or it's so if you could leave it set up?
I'd like to reschedule it for another day.
Okay.
Because
whenever.
I can't do this weekend, but yeah, I would like to finish playing it some more.
I don't know if we could just restart it or just somehow keep this. If you could move the board carefully somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I had to do. I had to move it from my main gaming room. But yeah, I'll probably keep it, or I'll probably move it and then get it reset up when it's time to stream it again. I can look at next week. I may be able to do next week.
Yeah, and I think it'll go a lot more faster now that, we kind of a lot about this game. You know almost everything about it now.
Yeah, it's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. Not bad. Like, it's not as beefy as I thought it would be. Like, judging from my first attempts to play it by myself, it seemed like it was going to be kind of harrowing, but it's really not.
It looks, when people look at it, it looks daunting and complex, and you can see once everything is very easy in the game. There's so much stuff I could show. We're gonna definitely, when you go down, we're gonna open up a crate, show the crate system how to pick a lock on a secret room. There's just crafting and mining, so we'll try to dive into some of that. But
yeah,
I think if we do more, you'll know everything in the game.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I think you know about 65-70% of it now.
Nice. That makes me happy. Man, why do mice just have the worst lag? I don't get it. All right, so...
I want to say, really, I enjoyed hanging out with everyone. Paul, you're just always great. Thank you so much. And Skinny Jean was here, and I met Andrew. So I really appreciate everyone's time, and I hope you had fun. I had a great time doing this. I've been up since 6 a.m., so that's why I'm, running on fumes. I still got to get back to people and all this. But I love hanging out with you, Joyce. You're a great guy.
No, likewise, man. I had a great time. I'm going to go ahead and check and see if my mouse will act right long enough for me to to look at this giveaway and see who won. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, but you can go ahead and go. I don't want to hold you up because I know you need some sleep, man.
Oh, no, I can stick around here. I'm going to be up for a little while.
Oh, okay. Good stuff. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the incoming now. And I'm about to go ahead and look at who the winner is.
Oh, you know what? Actually, before we go, are you still there?
I'm still here.
What I would like to, and you can be honest, because I like people that, and hello, Gurha. I'm not sure.
Gerard!
It's really nice to meet you. Thank you for hanging out. But I would like, and you can be honest, what do you think that they asked, how are you liking this game, Jules? You can say whatever you want.
No, I really do. I love the game. I'm really enjoying it. Like I said, and like somebody else said, it looks very haunting, or it looks intimidating. Mostly just because of the space it takes up on a table. But when you look at it from a factor of the functionality of it, it's literally this space here and this space here, and they're done in separate, phases. So it's not bad at all. I'm enjoying it. Once you get to know it, it really does flow smoothly. I am glad that you did some revisions on the rules.
Yeah, like the scalable difficulty card
Yeah.
was it's something small, but man, it made it so much more balanced and enjoyable, and just easier for level 1 and level 2 heroes.
Exactly. And there's a lot, yeah, and like you said, there's so much more to the game. And I can tell it's, even though I have the basics and it's not too much more layered on top of the basics, it's still going to give a ton of replayability. I don't think, I can't think of anything that's difficult about it. Since you did the revised rulebook, it's a lot more
Streamlined.
organized. Yeah, organized and streamlined.
And quick to the point of how to just play in that.
Yeah, and I think the.
No, I'd like to ask you, so, and really, I want you to be candid. Just answer it honestly. After playing this, you did some combat. You know, there's so much more to experience. Could you think of any game that is like this? Is there anything, or is this? Would you say it's definitely sets itself apart from other ones?
I'm trying to think if there's any, because I know there's none that are just like it. I really don't feel like there are. I feel there may be something that's close, but nothing gives the same overall feeling. It really does feel like you're kind of playing a video game. You know what I mean? Like, just with the customization, and kind of how you kind of encourage people to kind of do somewhat of their own thing too. I can't say anything's just like it. The thing that got me closest to this feeling of gameplay is sword and sorcery. But sword and sorcery is a lot beefier as far as little rules.
I heard it's very complex and a lot to learn.
Yeah, that it is. But like once you get into it, it's fun and everything. This one is, like I said, more baseline. Once you do it like twice, you're like, oh, okay, this makes sense. If there were any downsides, I would have said it was the original rulebook.
Yeah,
but you already know that.
Some people were, I'm fine with it. Others were very vocal about it. So that's what I wanted to address. Okay, in the revised rulebook, as you can see, it's much better, like a night and day difference from the original one. Yeah, I'm just so happy. It was hundreds and hundreds of hours to work to do it, but it's worth it now. It's in there. We're done with that.
It is. It is good. I'm looking forward to the expansions, and I say I'm gonna keep it and we'll finish it up later. We're probably gonna have to restart because I'm more than likely gonna end up playing this again now that I have, the basics down. Like at midnight at some point, I'll probably just wake up like, oh, I really want to finish it. But no, it plays very well, and you've done a great job with it.
Thank you. There's just so much more to show in this game. It's impossible to do it.
Yeah.
But before I go, that Rob Houston, this was one of the best things I heard from someone about the game. And everyone, I think, knows Rob. He's in a lot of our game groups and all that, but he got the game. He was one of the first people to play it. I'm not exaggerating. This is exactly what he said. He had the game for over 3 months this is a while back. He posted in our group, Dungeon Crusaders. He's like, what in the world are the elderberry token potions used for? And I told him, I said, that has made me feel good. You've had the game this long and you're still discovering something new. Mm-hmm. That's what I wanted this game. Like every time you play it, there's something new you haven't seen. So the expansion I've been working on, there's going to be triple the amount of minions in the game. There's going to be new types of encounters, new types of loot, everything that everyone loves. And I'm going to design the dungeons a little differently. But my thing is, it's just going to be more of what people love, new, unique things, and a few new aspects of it. And that's, you'll never know then what's going to happen in Dungeon. It does it now, but even on a massive level.
Most definitely.
So, Roy, Jules, I really appreciate your time and just your interest and your excitement and everyone that was here. I really appreciate it. Greatly.
Yeah, most definitely. Thanks, everybody. Gerard, I truly appreciate you showing up. I know you guys had your stuff going on tonight, too. Farrell, you as well. Silver Tiger, I don't think I saw you in the chat as much before. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, yeah. Let me check. Did everybody who wanted to get involved in the giveaway already put in their responses before I lock them? and say what's going on. Because if you want to get in on it, feel free. I am going to unlock them right quick before I, before I make the call. You know, that call. Let's see here. Yeah, let's see what we get here. Now, this has been really fun, Rodger. Thank you so much for walking me through it.
No problem.
It's been fantastic, and man, I feel fulfilled. You know, yeah, as a gamer, you ever like go game hungry, and like the stuff you're playing, you're having a good time, but it's not hitting that spot exactly. I feel like I'm actually somewhat full. Like I'm satisfied with what I've just played.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's really nice of you to say. I admit there's still, like, I wish we could have picked locks and smashed open some crates. You know, there's just so much to see in this game. You don't, but I mean, it's kind of bad, but in a good way, because it's not limited. There's so much more you can explore and do in this game. And then with 6 heroes, when you have them doing all these different things, and it doesn't ever get cumbersome. You know, so
no, it doesn't.
I don't know, but sometime, I don't know, Jules, I'd like to meet up with you and play with you and maybe some of the people in your game group and play with like 4 people, like running 8 heroes each or 2 heroes each to make
that would
8.
be so fun. Like
And
now that
Go ahead. No, you go right ahead.
Now that I know how to play, I think I'll end up getting this to the gaming group at some point. Like I said, Andrew Block, he's part of the gaming group, and I know he wants it. So at some point, we're gonna end up playing this with the group, and it's gonna be a good time. Now that I know, like I said, now that I know how to play it and everything, perfect. Avalon Adventure, yes. Oh, but
yeah, Paul, I just typed to you.
Okay, wait, who?
Here's what they say about the Avalon Adventure board game. That would be cool to do. That playthrough would only be about maybe an hour.
Oh yeah, it would. That one would be quick. I did that one by myself, and that one was really fun. But I think I did. I don't think we revised the battles on that one, did we? No, I played it before the revisions came out.
There was really nothing changed with the Avalon Adventure board game. That was just what it is. But you use the battle board. Mm-hmm. And I would like to do if you ever want to do a playthrough and show you a few things about the battles, because it's quick, but there's some things that some people don't know how you have to use the dice sometimes with it.
Oh yeah.
But if you ever want to, I'd be up for it. And it would not be that long of a playthrough because it's a pretty quick game.
Most definitely.
It's a choose your own adventure game.
And with your permission, but when I'm like after I do a few things to learn some more about it, I do want to try to do a how to play on it. Like a very condensed version, because I know yours, you go very in depth and it's perfect. Like, if you want to learn after watching your videos, there's no way you're not gonna know how to play it.
But I would like to do something like a quick version how to play, like real.
Yeah.
Okay, here's boom, 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 and I think you'd be great at doing it.
Yeah, and it would be my first one. That's why I want to do it, because this game really has, even before I played it, it had a heavy impact, like I said, because of how you've been with the community. That's probably the top reason, is because of how you've really been transparent and just good with the community. And then on top of that, you've built a game from the heart that you can tell in the gameplay you wanted something that was different. So I really do want to give something to that project and work with that. Do a short play.
Very nice of you to say that. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I didn't have to say it. Everybody else has already said it in the chat, at least twice.
But even before we go, like speccing out your heroes, especially in this solo Crusader mode, that's one of I'm a huge MMO RPGer, so that's something you could do with mining and crafting, creating power gems, tweaking out your heroes with all the different armor. That's something you want to emphasize if you're going to play the solo Crusader mode. Now that you've seen it, say you just took Melhiliak, you want to try to make him well-rounded in all the warfare types, because you saw what happened if he wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
You saw exactly what would happen. But then you could get your mercenaries to help out. But if you want to play true solo lone wolf, you've got to stack him up, build him up with all this different gear to make him proficient, so he go up against all these monsters. And it's a challenging, fun thing. Okay, take one hero. Let's see if you can build the perfect hero to take on all the monsters.
Yeah.
So, but I'm saying that's a whole nother aspect. It's just customizing your hero and doing different builds.
No, dude. Sorry, right quick. Let's get this. All right, so I'm locking the whatchamacallit at this point. Locking the giveaway. And I'm going to go ahead and see who just won the copy. La 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 la. Sorry, let me get back to the other
I forgot you were giving that away.
Yeah, man. It's been on my shelf. I'm surprised you
Wait,
remember.
did you have it for people who already had the game? They can have a chance to win another copy?
No, I didn't. I put it on there that allow someone to get it who doesn't already have a copy. Looking at the responses, it doesn't look like somebody like Paul I know has it. I don't think anybody joined that had it already. But I did put it on that on the actual giveaway form.
So you're gonna announce it now?
I can.
Or whatever you want to do it. I don't care.
Actually, I will, because let me go ahead and announce it now. Let's get this thing right quick. And the winner is, as soon as my mouse stops. Ah, my mouse is freezing. Yeah, I'm just going to contact the person who won. And I'll... My mouse is having a fit right now. So I will contact the person who won after I end this stream and get closer to the computer with the mouse. I am so sorry about that. Wait, where am I? Here. There we go. No, not you. There we go. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and announce that later. But this is where I'm gonna go ahead where I'm gonna end the stream.
Okay. Well, thank you to everyone. Really, it's nice hanging out. Thank you for your time and interest. And if you have any questions, just please let me know, and I'll be more than happy to help you out.
All right, and let me know if there's anything you need in the description on here.
Yeah, I'd like for people to look at the revised rule book and all that.
Okay, yeah,
really
that's what it was.
Came out. If they want to, and you know what, I'll put some links to like the intro and introduction video to Dungeon Crusade. That really says everything about the Avalon Adventure board game.
That's already in there. I put your playlist up.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, the link to your playlist is right there.
That's cool.
Yep.
And then the pledge manager. But listen, if you're thinking of it, don't have to go in there anytime soon. It will be open. Take your time. Never rush anyone. So the pledge manager will be open, and there will be tons of fair warning before it closes.
Okay, so, yeah. That's perfect.
That's about it.
All righty. Well, everybody have a nice night. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for your support, and we'll see you next time. Hopefully I get to do another giveaway or at least a live playthrough soon. All right? Y'all take care.
See y'all. Have a good one.
All right. Darn mouse, unfreeze. All right, take care, y'all.